art of punches when you could throw two punches that sound like one. You could throw a punch, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. Oh, they don't understand. Everybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He threw two punches that sound like one. Now those days are gone, it's empty, I'm nothing. I'm working on being the art of humbleness. Can you believe me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him. And it's not funny at all.
Yo, welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. How's it going, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you guys having a good evening, man. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. We got a good show lined up for y'all tonight. Hopefully y'all having a good time, man. Get the thing started. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, man. We are definitely the funnest and most down-to-earth true crime channel in the fucking market, man. So if you like true crime, you like reaction videos, you like funny commentary, man, definitely check us out. Really cool channel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys know you are the MVPs of the show. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. I'm not sure if we've seen this first video, so we might skip from it. But it's from Red Thread Interrogations. Boyfriend kills his girlfriend, throws her away in a suitcase. Sounds familiar, but I'm not too familiar. But we got some good videos lined up either way. Got some EWU body cam, Midwest safety. You know the classics, the OG footage channels. We'll let you know what every video we're watching, and y'all got anything to say about it, let us know in the chat. That's why it's all live and we do this live. So appreciate y'all already, man. Let's get straight into the first reaction video. Boyfriend kills his girlfriend, throws her away in a suitcase. Red Thread Interrogations.
And how do you get her in the water?
This is Donovan Lewis. Below this bridge lies a creek that Donovan has trudged across to hide a suitcase.
Creek.
At 0920 hours, we have connected to the suitcase.
It's just laying there.
A suitcase with his dead girlfriend inside. Behind closed doors, Ania and Donovan's relationship has been spiraling for months, pulling investigators into one of the most tragic domestic dispute cases Michigan has ever seen.
What are the suitcase?
God damn, that's wild. All right, yeah, I don't think we've seen this one. For sure, I don't think we've seen this one.
So everyone put their ring.
On June 28, 2018, 24-year-old Ania Mac's friends and family finally accepted that something was very, very wrong. For 4 days, they hadn't heard a word from her. Not a text, not a call, not a social media post, which was completely unlike Ania, who was a social butterfly. After days of reaching out to every friend or acquaintance they could think of, they knew it was time to speak with the police. One of her close friends called the Kalamazoo Police Department, requesting a welfare check on Ania, which led them to her apartment complex, where Ania's close friends waited to meet with police and show them through the apartment, along with her roommate, Cora.
It's unlikely.
It's unlikely to just not answer the phone, it sounds like.
If anything is going on, I'm like pretty much the only person that she has here besides her family. But like me and her, we have been best friends for 24. I'm only 24, but we have been best friends our entire being, basically.
I got friends like that.
And it's driving me real crazy that if anything was going on, she would call me. If nobody, she would call me, I know for a fact.
Police get a brief background on Ania and learn that she's far from the type to run away. Dedicated and intelligent, Ania had just landed a job working with autistic children, which she balanced alongside getting her psychology degree and participating in her church's choir. She was always busy, but always reliable, which has some officers on the scene scratching their heads and looking immediately towards foul play. And when you suspect a disappearance is involuntary, the first place to look is always with the boyfriend. Which brings us to Donovan Lewis, Ania's boyfriend of just under a year. When police ask her friend about the relationship, the answer he gives regarding their love isn't exactly glowing.
Have there been any issues with them that you know of?
Yeah. There's been several occasions that they went back and forth and had arguments. I know one time the police was called.
Say they ever escalate the violence, really?
He threw water on her several times. He took off in her car when she came out. She was getting ready to talk to him. He rolled her arm up in the window like to drag her down the street.
Donovan was far from a model boyfriend, and according to Ania's lifelong best friend, he could get physically violent. Just as police are writing their first suspect on their list, Ania's roommate Cora arrives to let them inside.
When was the last time you were here before?
This morning I came back from work around like 6 and I went to the movies and I came back here.
When's the last time you saw her?
Not before Saturday. I left home for graduation. I graduated Saturday.
Okay.
And then this is her room right here. But someone was here today because they turned on the air and they put some clothes in the washer. So when I was gone, like I thought maybe she came. But
Have you seen her boyfriend around here?
I haven't seen anybody, honestly. But I left for the weekend, so I thought maybe she just went home. But I really haven't seen her.
Nothing looks out of the ordinary in here. Obviously, boyfriend probably this day.
Yes. Roberto, go check boyfriend's mom's place. Do we have a phone number for boyfriend?
I don't know if there's roommate. Probably one in the eyelids too, or from him.
Yeah, let's check with the roommate, see if maybe he's got something.
On the way to check in with the roommate, law enforcement walk by the washer and dryer, where they make an unsettling discovery. Soaking wet clothes, recently washed, that belonged to a man. Keep in mind, at this point, Ania had been missing for 4 days, and that's not the only strange thing waiting to be discovered inside the home.
Yeah, somebody definitely came in today, for sure. Because when I left, the air wasn't on.
Does her boyfriend ever come over here and do any laundry or anything?
Yeah, they always do laundry together.
Okay.
So it's not like out of the ordinary.
Does he have a key?
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody was here because I don't think he has a key. Usually, if he's coming, like I'll leave the door unlocked. Like if I know he's here, or like she'll leave the door unlocked. I don't really see her.
Cora wasn't home for the entire weekend because she graduated from college and was back home celebrating with her family, which meant whatever happened inside the home happened.
Yo, yeah. It seems like she wouldn't even like think that this guy would have done some shit like this. Because it seems like the cops are kind of hinting like, that they think it's the boyfriend. And she's just like, no, he's regular, Almost makes me kind of think she guilty too if she didn't have an alibi. Obviously, she not involved, but yeah. Hey, Juice Man. Welcome to the chat, baby. Thank you for being a member and thank you for showing up today.
And away from the prying eyes of others, possibly even behind a locked door, because in the bathroom, detectives make another discovery.
Can you ask her to use the bathtub in here? Hey, Jerry.
So,
Can you ask her if she uses the bathtub? It's like full of water.
The bathtub was full of water, up to the highest level, but it was undisturbed. There was no blood, no signs of a struggle. It was as if someone had gone to relax in the tub and simply vanished. But something else in the room painted a different story. The fact that the bath mats in the room and the towels that were usually hanging on the rack had all been put into the washer, along with the men's clothes. Armed with information about the scene, police leave to go speak to Ania's boyfriend at his mother's home. When they arrive, however, they're told he isn't there, so they wait.
You think he was trying to wash the blood out of the clothes and towels and shit?
And as they wait, they trade theories on what happened to Ania. And if you love cops trying to solve crimes just like this one, subscribe so we can keep bringing you more.
I think it's just a little fishy. He's the only person we even talked to.
yeah, the wife, she's gonna end up calling in the morning.
I hope so. Where the hell's she been at though? Both of her cars are here. Boyfriend has no car. Her best friend, her parents, her god sister, her pastor. She's been at work.
And from what other people have said, has the boyfriend been around her the last couple of days?
Well, he claims he hasn't seen her since Sunday either.
What about talking with her?
Yeah, I need to get that from him.
Do you think this is an actual? Like an actual missing person?
Well, nobody knows where she's at right now. She's missing.
Like, okay, well, I mean, like...
Do I think that she's endangered? No. Absolutely not. We've got nothing to lead us to believe that she's endangered other than the fact that boyfriend was an asshole at one point.
Is that just a dispute that you were talking about, or like a DV?
DV, but they didn't find it.
It was, I don't know. There's still somebody coming and going from the apartment. That's the weird part.
Yeah.
But like roommate hasn't seen her in almost a week.
The guy she...
Yeah.
Oh, scary.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's Monday now. She said she was gone for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday. She probably had graduated Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday. And she hasn't seen her roommate since Thursday. And her family has called her in missing. And to their knowledge, the last person that had seen the girlfriend was her boyfriend, who's now claiming that he hasn't seen her since Thursday and looks to be hiding from the police now.
I speak to mom. I gotta call mom back. Apparently, she just called me back. Her other male best friend, who I think he's, on the other side of things, he hasn't seen her, heard from her. Her roommate hasn't seen her, heard from her since Friday because she was out of town all weekend.
What about, you got any friends for this suspect? The boy?
We haven't got that far yet. You get into his friends.
Yeah, I feel like this show must just be detectives.
Yeah. I definitely think this is detective reporting like now. So I think something fishy is going on here.
And that something fishy is about to make itself very clear, because in the midst of detectives standing outside Donovan's mother's home, discussing their thoughts on the case, he suddenly arrives, and he has a devastating...
That detective, he knew something was up, bro. He knew that this boyfriend was up to no good because the other cop was like, do you even think she's missing, bro? Do you think she's in danger? Like, and then he was like, I don't, but I think as he started talking through it, he was like, oh yeah, this ain't good.
Dating admission.
What's going on, sir?
Just tell me now. 616. Can you come to the parking place? Where is she? Her old boyfriend. He's reporting at 2:35. Where's she? Creek. Where at? Right. You got any weapons on you, John? I don't have anything. You get that down. Alright, I gotta read some stuff to you real quick, okay?
Just like that, police have their answer. Ania isn't alive. She didn't just run off like one of them believed. She wasn't kidnapped. She had been murdered by the man whom she trusted. But as you're about to see, trust was a constant issue in their relationship. Police quickly read Donovan his rights and cuff him.
From the beginning, what's going on? Hey, give me 1 second, okay? 613. 6 was here, right? So, 6 1. Understanding. That's your record my last traffic. We got my
When I got back in town about a week ago, or 3 weeks ago, on the 16th, I found out I went to her phone and I found out they were messing with her. I tried to get over it. I told her it's okay. I understand what you did. I respect that you took care of yourself. And we move forward. And we had a great couple weeks. And recently, Sunday, we had an argument.
Bro just snapped. Basically, he found out she was cheating. He told her he could get over it and they could get through it. Then they got in another big fight. And he got mad about that shit again and killed her. That's my guess.
Because I just moved back, so I don't have a job. I got money. Week before, today, or maybe in 2 weeks, I don't know. She told me, you're not doing enough. I told her I could call my dad, ask for some help, and whatever. And she just racing faster and told me all this shit, told me everything. Alright. Saturday, Sunday came.
Let's have a seat in the back of my car real quick.
Yep.
Hey, sit tight, okay?
That sigh says everything, but this cop has no idea how much more is left in the story. Wanting to get the admission
Yo, am I tripping or did that cop fuck up? Like, shouldn't he have just let bro keep talking? It sounded like bro was about to confess to murder or some shit.
on camera in the interrogation room, the police quickly transport Donovan to a nearby station for questioning, because at this point, they have two questions. Why did he kill Ania, and where is she?
What's going on?
He just had a rough week. Last week, the car at the pastor loaned him. Back tire went flat.
Oh, was that happening?
It was a slow week, so we had to keep filming that, Then on Sunday, Family Lake House, she wanted to go to church. She went outside, and the front tire was flat.
Mm. Think it's what it's doing? I think the car's just old, the tires are bad, or what?
I don't know. For the last 2 weeks since I found out about that, I just been kind of almost having dreams.
Since you found out the tires going flat?
Found out that whatever she got going on with the pastor.
Oh.
Then once she got the car, she told me, can't even figure out. She told me, She got a good car, we like her bought a car for the church.
Man, she was sleeping with the pastor? That's dirty, bro.
Racing.
That's a dirty ass pastor, bro. Fuck that pastor.
She told me after I kind of told her I want to have a sit down with her because he ended up picking her up. Apparently, he threatened her.
Pastor threatened her with a car. Why?
Because she was using him. She told him she would tell him. He said, "You can't do this to me."
How was he using her? Like they had a relationship or something, maybe?
Yeah. I went through the phone.
Who's the pastor?
Bro trying to frame the pastor now? Like, it seemed like he was about to admit to murder, but now it seemed like he trying to make it seem like the pastor did this shit.
Church, Second Baptist, right there by the bus station.
Okay.
Foster Street. I went through the phone. I went through the phone before I had to even back out. Well, I came back to Kalamazoo for Mother's Day, and I went through her phone. She tussled with me about her phone and all this. She died on her phone. Kind of got in like a fetal position with on her knees and her hands and saw that was the pastor and saw me say everything. And she kind of just gave up. And gave me the phone. And the message said, "Hey, love." Yes, I'm like, what is going on? And she like, nothing. I mean, then she was like, "You think I'm messing with my pastor? Just that and third, try to do this, try to do that." So she told me to leave. And we dated, obviously going back to Minneapolis. Dated before I was going back to Minneapolis anyway, so I'm just like, that's crazy. She's like, that's just too much for you to think that something like that. And the whole time she's laughing and grinning. And she gave me the phone, she's grinning and laughing. Because she know, okay, if I do make that accusation, she could have that reaction that she had. Just think about that after you find out. But when I left Minneapolis, I told you, I was working at Woodside Academy. I was working, trying to save up and move to Minneapolis just in case we didn't work out. And I told her, she kept telling me she don't want to be with me, she don't want to be this, whatever.
Donovan and Ania had been together for just under a year at the time of her death, and for the entirety of their relationship, things had been rocky between the pair, and also rocky in their independent lives. Ania struggled financially, affording college and her apartment rent, and when her car broke down, life became downright impossible for her. So much so that she reached out to the pastor of her longtime family church, Strickland, to ask to borrow his car. Why would a
Strickland looks sleazy as hell, though. Damn. Bro look like a pimp, not a pastor.
Pastor give a young woman his car to borrow? Well, let's just say that allegedly, Pastor Strickland was all about sharing. And I ain't just talking about sharing the word of God.
I really don't know what happened, man. That's way out of my hands. I'm like the very beginning stages and the way at the bottom. It just step by step, you'll get all of your questions answered eventually. We're waiting on the detectives to come in.
After nearly 30 minutes in the interrogation room, detectives covering the next shift arrived to get down to the basics of why Donovan did what he did and how.
Hey, how are you? Karen. What's your first name, bud? Donovan?
Hey, Donovan, I'm Gary.
This is my partner, Gary.
Yeah.
See, that's
Want to get a chair, Patty?
Yeah, I would like a
Yeah,
chair. If we have it. How old are you, Donovan? 25? Okay, what's your ID there for, bud? Oh, you work at Stryker? Okay, what do you do there?
I work on Clean.
BioClean? EnviroClean. What do you do for them? Oh, okay, good. Good. How long have you been doing that? Oh, that's much better. Year and a half, you said?
Week and a half.
Oh, week and a half. Okay. All right. Well, my understanding based on talking to the officer there is that you want to talk with us. Obviously we just got here, so that's why it took us a little bit. Sorry you had to wait.
Sorry again.
Okay. But what do you know? What's going on tonight?
I just got off work. And I did what I did.
What time did you get off work? 3 a.m.? Okay. Where did you go when you left work?
Straight to her apartment.
Who are we talking about? What's her name?
Ania Mac.
What is it?
Ania Mac.
So tonight when you got there was Cora home?
Sure, I just came and put the keys down and just walked out.
Okay. You have a key to the door though? All right. When you got there, what happened with you and Ania?
This happened Sunday.
This happened Sunday? It didn't happen, what, an hour ago, 2 hours ago at 3 a.m.?
No.
Okay, what happened on Sunday?
We got a bit of an argument about a bunch of things.
What kind of things?
The main thing was me getting over her messing around with a pastor.
Oh, okay. So she's cheating on you, huh? Right.
And that happened. I found that out June 16th. I made a video, recorded it. Going through her phone, recorded. Going through her block message.
Bro, it don't seem like the cops had any evidence of this shit. Bro literally just had a guilty conscience. And when they asked him questions, because anytime somebody's missing, they ask about the husband or the boyfriend or the wife or the girlfriend. And as soon as the cop said hello, this guy's been trying to confess to this murder.
Messages or messages, whatever. And I saw him say a few things one time on the 5th, and then another time on the 15th.
What kind of stuff was he saying?
Well, one of his statements was, I believe it was on like the 5th, was, we're trying to give you the best you ever had. And then on the 15th, with a few texts in between that time, he said, hey, I didn't know your phone was off. I guess you had it blocked. So I understood her doing that while I was away in Indianapolis. But once I was there, I didn't appreciate it.
Where were you away in Indianapolis?
I was working with my brother for multimedia, basically doing like an internship though.
Doing what?
The internship with my brother.
Ania had been attending her church, Second Baptist Church, for several years and knew the pastor Strick Strickland well. And she wasn't the only one. Strick Strickland, which is shockingly his real name, allegedly had very close relationships, specifically with the young men and women in his congregation. In 2020, not long after this case, he was arrested and charged with engaging in sexual relationships with members of his congregation in exchange for money and gifts. And it seems that he began one of those relationships with Ania, who was desperate for cash in order to finish her education and continue living in her apartment. But the depths of their relationship and what Strickland was doing behind the curtains doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of what Donovan here knows. But for him, the texts he saw on Ania's phone from the pastor were enough.
Well, I went through her phone.
I mean, is that illegal? Like, is that illegal for a pastor to be sleeping with his congregation? I mean, I know it's frowned upon in terms of the church, but like, bro got arrested. Like, who the fuck was he touching, bro? Like, I hope they were all adults. Like,
she jumped over her phone, tried to cover it up, and she kind of jumped over her phone, like the fetal position, put on her knees, and she got a text message before that. We were kind of arguing about whatever, I don't remember, but we're kind of trying to build trust by allowing each other's, try to have each other's passwords, and for her to jump over her phone and do the extra stuff. I knew something was happening.
Yeah.
And I opened the phone and said, "Hey, love." Then she kind of got in a fetal position and looked through her phone and said, and you know, kind of held it. Once she seen that it said something that couldn't be, you know, totally, you know, it could have been innocent.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Couldn't have been?
It could have been innocent, you know, but it was 11:30 at night.
Right.
And she gave me a phone, smiled and laughing. And I think she knew my reaction was going to be.
And that was Sunday?
No, that was like Mother's Day weekend.
Okay.
Around that time. And I guess me finding out everything now, it kind of really hurt for her to smile on my face in that moment. You know, tell me, why would you think I would do that? Anything on my past to it like this, that, and the third. And she told me to get out. And she's like, "I can't talk to you ever again. This is BS." And it's like, I can't believe you would say that or believe something like that. And I'm just like, it's not a big deal. I'm sorry. You know, I won't question. You know what I mean? You, like, again, I know how that feels. That's messed up that you would do that or talk to younger pastor in that way. That was something that just kind of came back.
Okay, so that was in May. You guys had that argument. Did you leave? Okay.
I left. Yeah. She didn't like the fact that I left.
Back in May, nearly 2 months prior to Ania's death, Donovan saw a text on her phone allegedly from Pastor Strickland, referring to her as love. When questioned about that as part of this investigation, Strickland brushed it off by telling police that he wasn't the Pastor Strickland she had been texting. She had actually started an affair with another man, and she had put his name in her phone as Pastor Strickland, so Donovan wouldn't be suspicious. Dudes will do anything except admit they're cheating, won't they? Because keep in mind, not only was Pastor Strickland, well, pastor, but he was married.
So the Mother's Day was kind of when you confronted her?
Pastor Strickland was like, "Nah, that wasn't me, dog. That was not even me, bro." He was denying that shit to the end. That's another Pastor Strickland, bro.
Just so I'm understanding about this pastor. Who's the pastor?
Pastor Strickland.
Strickland?
Strickland. Second Baptist Church, kind of way behind the bus station.
Yeah. Okay. And so you confronted her in May, when right around Mother's Day, when all that happened, and that she drove you over to your mom's. Did you stay at your mom's after that?
Yes, at my mom.
Do you know how many days or?
I'm not sure, but I ended up, I believe, right back with my brother, because he had, his daughter had a birthday party here.
Okay. And you rode back to Indianapolis. Okay, so then when you're in Indianapolis, what's going on with her? Are you guys talking, or
Yeah, we're talking back and forth.
How do you guys talk? Do you text or?
Yeah, everything. We're basically together.
Do you use like Snapchat or Facebook Messenger or?
Everything really.
That's how you don't talk to her in one specific way.
No.
All right. And so then when do you come home again after Mother's Day?
I came home. Can't remember exactly. Definitely the beginning of this month.
Okay. And you know what month this is right now? What month is it?
June.
Okay. So you come home on June 5th. Where do you go when you come into town?
Well, her, she actually came and picked me up
Where'd she pick you up at?
from my brother in Indianapolis.
Oh, okay. So she drove you all the way home. So were you guys getting along at that point?
Very much.
Okay. Had the whole Strickland thing been resolved at that point, or how did you feel?
It was resolved that night when she told me that, how could you believe that? How could you forget something like that would happen? So I let it go.
Okay.
And, you know, kind of still had it, you know, speculation.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I have videos of my phone, pictures in my phone of her.
Do you have your phone on you right now?
You know, they took it.
Okay.
What do you have pictures of?
Yeah, what are the videos and pictures of?
The pictures of deleted and blocked messages on her phone. She broke her phone, and that was one of the favors I guess the pastor gave her. It's a phone.
All right, so what if the pastor, or what if the girls are like prostitutes or nothing, but the pastor says, I'll pay for it. And then they like, how much? And then he like, I got 500. And then the chick is like, okay, like who goes to jail there? Who broke the law? Which one of them broke the law? I'm confused.
So you took videos and pictures of her phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
like screenshots of her phone?
And, on video. I got my phone, her phone too.
All right.
So I have video and picture of everything.
Okay. So what ends up happening, you know, you get back, what you thought, June 5th? I mean, when do you guys talk about this again or have another confrontation about it?
Until I ended up finding out June 16th.
What'd you find out on June 16th?
That's when I took the video off the phone.
Okay.
Is that when you heard about giving you the best you ever had? Okay. And that was on the 16th?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm Gary. But
Yeah, you don't have to call
I
us, sir.
appreciate the respect. I really did. Thank you.
So you, so on the 16th, you confront her?
Mm-hmm.
What happens?
Basically, she sleep. I stayed up all night, kind of just drinking and watching a movie while she's sleeping. She had to go to work in the morning. So she wakes up. At that time while she's sleeping, I'm kind of going through her phone. I kind of stay up and just figure out what I wanted to do about the situation. And I kind of let it go. I talked to my dad, he gave me good advice as far as don't jump off your rail.
Right.
You just move back. You know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's that clarity. And I'm like, yeah. But I've been back since the 5th. It's been 2 days.
Yeah.
I see these messages. It's kind of tough. So I hold my tongue. When she gets up, she knows what her father.
Bro, don't never. Even if you trust your wife with your life, bro, don't never go through her phone, bro. Because you're going to get your fucking feelings hurt, bro. Bro, crazy. He already knew she was cheating, and he still kept going through her phone. Like, bro, if you know she's cheating and you stay with her, just don't go through her phone no more, bro. You just torturing yourself at that point. Either you just leave her, bro, because you can't be with somebody cheating on you, or you just pretend that shit's not happening. But killing her, bro, is not the solution. That's not the solution.
But I'm, shaking up, and I kind of make up a story. I'm shaking up. And,
what'd you tell her?
I told her something about just like I believe it was something about my niece. My niece is missing.
Okay.
Came out.
You think she believed you?
She did believe it.
Yeah.
So She called me when she gets in the car. And she told me, you know what, like, I don't know what's going on with you or whatever, but you have to be out. Please be gone by the time I get home. So I'm like, oh, wow, really? Oh, yeah. You know? But I kind of hinted at it, like, this is messed up. Like, what I know is messed up. I started, look, I just didn't want to tell her. I just keep it to myself and let it go. And just move forward. But her telling me to leave and, you know, I can't do this with you no more. Well, go here, because it's a new phone, pastor. I don't know, I don't know if you believe it's a pastor that gave her new phone, because she broke hers.
You don't know him?
I don't.
Never met him?
Never met him. Well, I met him, yes, I have met him.
Where's it?
I met him at like a church event.
Okay.
Church, kind of quiet
Mm-hmm.
So, moving forward, she gets in the car and she called me and said that, and I'm like, okay, we'll go to your settings, go to block messages and see what I see. You know, you be like, well, oh, how can you do that? You know, and then she kind of just doesn't respond for the first few hours of her work on the phone. So I sent her the messages.
Oh, you sent off from your phone?
I sent her a picture.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of calling them like, okay, like, this is why, you know, this is messed up. I understand what you had to do. You got to get your rent back. You got to get, you know, this, that, and the third. That's fair, you know, because I left town and I was supposed to be there with you. I was supposed to be here for you, be here. And she decided, you know, I'm gonna leave this man on, do this, that, and the third, but.
She told you she wasn't going to see Strick anymore?
No. She kind of just tried to blow it off, not talk about it.
Mm.
And, you know, it popped up. You know, of course, next time church comes around. A couple weeks ago, she went to church and she told me she only wanted to go to church for choir because she was practicing for choir.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, once you got up this week, I left. She said, I want to be there. I want to be around her. I'm like, okay, that's fair. I understand. Next week comes around, you know, she wants to go to church still. And I'm like, how could you sit there and listen to a man that, for one, said this stuff to you? You know, how could you listen to a man that does that or says this to you?
What other stuff did he say to her other than that?
The main thing was that she told me is that he threatened her. He told her, you can't do this to me, you can't blackmail. She blackmailed her basically and said, I'll tell if you don't do this, you don't pay my rent, don't help me out. So
it's important to note that there is no actual proof that Ania was blackmailing Pastor Strickland. At the very least, she knew about his history and his desire to convince young members of the church to trust him with gifts, money, and all expense-paid trips. Ania took advantage of that by urging Pastor Strickland to help with her rent, fixing her car, and even more. All the while, people lined up in the pews to hear the word from the godly man before them.
The thing she's been telling me too is that she had a flat tire maybe like 2 months ago. And she said Pastor Strickland helped out. Pastor Strickland wrote her a check for her rent. Sure. And Pastor Strickland paid for the trip to Mississippi.
Bro, get a fucking job. If you don't want Pastor Strickland doing all this shit, bro, for your girl, then, you know, maybe you should just get a job. And maybe you should help out with the bills. And then maybe she'll stop cheating on you then, bro. Because it seemed like Pastor Strickland got like a sugar daddy situation going on. Yeah.
When did she go to Mississippi?
The weekend before she came and got me from Indianapolis.
Okay. So before June 5th, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What was the trip to Mississippi about?
Choir and
Okay.
special guest. I guess he was a special guest.
Some event they were doing.
Yes.
Okay.
Bro, that was wild. You know how sometimes when you're eating sunflower seeds, it'll be like a deformed one? That shit tasted like a firework, bro. That shit tasted like gunpowder.
So you guys talk about that? Him paying for the trip? And then what happens next? I mean, you guys are obviously, this is kind of hanging over your head, right?
The main thing is that she was like, the main thing that I went through her phone again. I'm like, why would you delete the messages if this is the case?
Right,
You know
same
what I mean?
thing.
She's like, well, here's a check, in his name. I went to Mississippi. I didn't pay for any of it. She's like, I've had the church car for 3 weeks, and I believe maybe she got a car note paid as well.
Oh, you paid her car off.
Now, as we stated earlier, Ania's car had 2 flat tires and other mechanical problems, so Pastor Strickland, out of the kindness of his heart, loaned Ania a car to use, but not just any car, his wife's. And while you may be feeling for the poor woman who had no idea her husband was being unfaithful, maybe hold back those feelings until you hear this. At Strickland's 2020 trial, he admitted that he paid young men from the church to engage with his wife in their marital home. So allegedly, she wasn't a woman left in the dark. She knew exactly what kind of extracurricular activities the pastor was into.
That's wild. So they wasn't only like a religious couple, like a pastor and pastor's wife type couple, but they was also swingers, bro. Like, wow. That's low-key fucking interesting, bro. How you be hella churchly and swingers? I never seen that combination before. Good for them, bro. Good for their marriage.
Sunday came. We had a little argument about getting the car fixed because I'm like, it's been a week. If you had a handle with Pastor Strickland, you have this loaner car or the church's car. Why didn't you have a handle? I could have been called my dad and got some money,
right?
And promised to pay it back. And she just wasn't having it. She was pissed. She was mad, and then she got a lot of words.
Yo, swingers need God too, I guess. Fuck it. Like,
when she went outside and saw the car had 2 flat tires instead of 1, so she comes back in the house and she's crying, or she starts crying because I'm like, let me fix it, let me do this. And she's like, no, I don't need you to do anything. And she starts crying, like hysterically, like I don't know, like she had to be there for some reason almost. Like it was an agreement by her, Pastor Strickland, she wasn't there or something. Like, I don't know.
There meaning at church?
I don't know. I'm just saying that she was crying.
Okay.
For whatever. Like,
and you don't know
why?
No
reason for her to cry about, maybe missing the day at church.
Right.
Can we go back to, obviously, Ania is no longer with us, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. And obviously at some point, you and her, something happened between the two of you? Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what I want to focus on. I get all the other stuff going on, and Patty and I both, or Karen and I both appreciate this, okay? We understand how tough this is for you. The important.
I don't think swinging is evil. Like, if both the partners knew, bro, if the pastor and his wife was both involved, bro, if that floated both their boats, then fuck it. That's on them. I mean, they not killing nobody. The bro who was left out, he started killing people. See? Maybe if his chick would have involved him, he wouldn't have snapped out.
The thing now is that we get a good idea of what happened. I understand the stress you've been through and maybe the way she treated you and some of the things that at your age you shouldn't have to go through. All right, and we can't take that back. But what I do need to know, what we need to know is what happened to Ania, okay, and what occurred between the two of you, and where she's at now. That's the important things that we need to focus on. Can we do that? What happened to her, and when did it happen? Is it Sunday? Okay, what happened and where?
At the apartment.
At the apartment? Okay, tell me what happened at the apartment on Sunday.
So basically, we're arguing about that situation,
Yep.
take care of the car.
What do you mean a higher standard, bro? I don't know. To me, what somebody does in their bedroom, bro, that's up to them, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's on them, bro. If you want to go to a freaky ass pastor church, then go to that freaky ass pastor's church, bro. Like, ain't nobody breaking no laws, but if that don't rock your boat, just go to a different church. Like, you don't gotta go to that church, dog. Like, you can pick a different church.
So she's in the tub. Or she's running her bath water. The night before, she twisted my hair up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm exhausted. So I had to stay up and dry it. So I wake up. She jumps over me.
No, I'm just saying though. Think about it realistically, bro. How dumb does that sound to be like to tell a sinner not to come to church? You know what I mean? Didn't Jesus say, "Come as you are"? Now, bro was probably like hella devious with it, dog. Like coming out his congregation and shit. Like I don't think he was keeping his two different lives separate. If you catch my drift, but yeah, man. Just because one person does one thing doesn't mean like the pastor not even the bad guy in this scenario. Bro is the murderer. Bro, this guy. The pastor just freaky as hell. He just freaky, bro.
We go to the store. I meet her at the store. We walk back to the apartment. Oddly enough, like she walked away from me, just walked forward, never waited for me. Left the stuff on the counter and she paid for it. I get back to the apartment. I'm still exhausted. I was gonna be on my way to my sister's house. I've been drinking already. She bought me a couple beers. So, I drink one, lay down. I feel her over me. She's on my phone and she's sending the video to herself. So I get up like, what do you?
No, he killed his girlfriend for sleeping with the pastor. This guy killed his own girlfriend for sleeping with the pastor. And he was like, "Why you keep wanting to go to church?" Like after he found it out, he was like, why you keep wanting to go back?
You go on my phone. She kind of walks away into the bathroom. I'm like, what are you doing on my phone? And I look at my phone and I'm like, why are you doing this? And she's like, the same reason. Everybody, we argue about it. And she's like, don't worry about it. It's that and third. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, and then, I press the issue to where like, okay, like, why would you do that? So she ended up telling me I did it the same reason why you did it. For truth. Then what happens? Then she gets upset. She's like, if you're still worried about this, that, and third, you're worried about, having a situation, you can leave. And she starts to grab my stuff, pack it, and she's telling me, like, I can't believe, this, that, and third, I can't do this with you. If you really feel like I'm that bad of a person, it's, you can leave. And,
No, AJ, his wife knew. Like his wife knew. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because when you and your wife get shit faced together, right? What if y'all just get drunk? Let's not even say y'all swingers. Like, that's the extreme, right? Let's say you and your wife like to drink together. Ain't that a sin to get drunk? So, like, what? You can't rejoice in Jesus or the gospel because you and your wife tend to sin from time to time? I don't think that's how it works. I think maybe you could just like repent, you know? I don't know.
I hit her.
Okay. How'd you hit her?
I punched her.
Where? With your hand, with your left hand there?
Where? Your face? Then what happened?
I don't know. I kind of panicked and, she sat down on couches and.
So you knocked her out when you hit her? Okay.
So she's on the ground, and you're like, man, this is not good. Then what happens? You put your hands on her again at some point.
Like, I think sometimes people try to like rank sins. Like, sins don't have a ranking, bro. All sin is bad. But the only sin that's not forgivable, according to the Bible, is blasphemy of the Holy Ghost, which I think it means to like fake. And this is my interpretation, but to like fake, like to be like fake chosen. So like, let's say this pastor is a crazy swinger and has all these wild ditty parties, but he in his heart truly believes in Jesus and he repents. And like, Jesus theoretically would forgive him that. But let's say he was this swinger pastor, all this shit, but he don't believe in God at all. Like, it's just a show. Like, it's just an act. Like, to me, that would be like blasphemy of the Holy Ghost, like faking being a chosen person of God. Like, you know what I mean? So then in that sense, he would burn in hell for all eternity. But, he's not on trial here. It's this guy.
Tell me about that.
I basically went in the kitchen, got a knife.
No, drinking itself is not a sin, AJ, but getting drunk is. Getting drunk is a sin. It's clear as day. You should not drink until you get drunk. That is technically a sin.
Okay.
In the apartment? Okay.
Where were you at when you hit her? When she went?
But that's why I worded it the way I did. I didn't say having a glass of wine with your wife. I said getting shit-faced with your wife. Like, I have kids now and stuff, so we don't do it as often. But like when me and my wife go on a cruise or we go out partying for the night with a babysitter, like we're getting fucking hammered and we're dancing and then we're coming home. Like, that's what it is, bro. That's our routine. Like, it's no like 1 or 2 glasses of wine. Like, we don't drink every day, but when we drink it for real,
Was unconscious.
On the bed.
Okay. The bedroom.
And where?
Right on the bed.
Okay.
Okay.
So obviously she's there. There's obviously a lot of blood, and at some point, you have to do something with the body, correct? Okay. And when did this occur?
A little bit after 5.
5 in the morning or 5 in the afternoon? 5 in the afternoon is when. Okay. So you the knife from the kitchen and in the bedroom. Okay. And then what do you do with her?
I put her in the suitcase.
What suitcase did you put her in?
I put her in this big.
Vaping is for sure sinful, digital, because you become addicted to nicotine. And once you become addicted to something, it becomes a god or an idol to you. Like, if you can't go 48 hours without vaping and not be irritable or angry or upset about it or fucking going crazy, I wouldn't even want to be around me if I didn't have nicotine, bro. So that's for sure a sin, bro. That's for sure a sin.
Big suitcase.
Okay, I know this isn't easy, but I appreciate the support. So you put her in a big suitcase and you do what with her?
Took her out to the trash.
Took her out to the trash? You put her in the trash? In the
AJ, is gluttony not a sin? Is gluttony not a sin? Drinking too much is gluttony. Did I really have to put it that simple to you, AJ? Because you sounded like you're not very knowledgeable of the Bible, my friend. But you're trying to sound that way.
dumpster? Okay. Is that where she's at now?
No.
Tell me what happens.
I go to my mom's. We go, we wait, fine. And, you know, contact police, come here. She.
Did you tell your mom what happened?
So that was this Sunday, right?
Now, we've dug into Pastor Strickland a lot here because, quite frankly,
You mean Christ God and the Father the God? God the Father and Christ and Christ God and the Holy Spirit God? Because I don't know what God you talking about, AJ. You sound like a JW, my boy. You need to get out that cult.
when you take a position dedicated to holiness, you might want to try to follow the rules you're dishing out just a little bit. Instead, he did the opposite. But at the end of the day, it's Donovan who picked up the knife and took Ania's life with it, all because he saw intimate texts on Ania's phone from the pastor.
Well, how'd you get her out of the car?
Kind of put her on a car roller.
Rolled her?
She's still in the suitcase at this time, bud?
The suitcase has got wheels on it? Okay. And so you rolled her out there? And
she floated all the way to that point.
okay, so you put her in right here then, closer to the road, and then she floated over here. How do you know she floated over there?
I got in and sure.
Okay, you got into the water, and did you push her down?
Bro, you just said Christ and God. You can't separate the Son from the Father. You can't do that. And no, digital, it's not three gods in one. There's one God in three persons. It's, you know what I mean? Three personalities of God would be like the easiest, most common way to say it. But yeah.
Okay.
So I heard it. What's the one?
All right. Did you go? Have you been back to check and make sure that she's there since that day? Okay.
If we needed to, and I don't know if we'll need to or not, if we need to, would you be willing to go show us where she's at?
I don't think you would need to.
And
You don't think you need to?
just be Gary and I.
And she's still in the suitcase, right? Or not? Or did you take her out of the suitcase?
She's still on.
She's still in the suitcase. Okay.
Yeah.
Buried?
Well,
What do you mean by that?
there's a little muck on top of the suitcase.
Did you put some muck on top of the suitcase? Okay.
But as news of Ania's disappearance spread, the place he hid her body seemed less and less secure.
Did you have to clean up the apartment? Because I'm just asking.
Rebecca, and honestly, that's why I believe in the Trinity, because I don't think God is something that me and you could fully understand. And I don't think that we can understand like the relationship between the eternal beings. You know what I mean? That's just not something we can really fathom. But they give us notes and clues and scripture to help us do that. You know, that's what I think.
Asking because when we've been doing this a long time, so we've seen a lot of different scenes, okay? And when an incident occurs where someone's there must have been an awful lot of blood. Okay, what kind of, are we talking about a carpeted floor?
Yes.
Okay, and is there a tremendous amount of blood on that carpeted floor?
No, it's just one spot.
Just one spot?
Just one spot. And did you clean that spot up or what?
No, I think you're wrong, AJ. I would say I would love to have another stream with you, like where we could talk, but I really think the Trinity is taught all throughout the Bible. From John 1:1, you know, who is Jesus? He is the Word. You know what I mean? It's even from Genesis, you know, in the beginning there was God. With God was the Word, and the Word was God too. That shows you duality. You know what I mean? And while God's creating the earth, the Holy Spirit is hovering over the seas. Like it shows, like there's many times, like Christ is eternal the same way that the Father is eternal. That's what I believe. Like you can't have a God who loves that had nothing to love. Like he can't learn to love if he was always by himself. You know what I mean? God is love. So I don't know. Makes sense to me. It don't gotta make sense to you. I'm not a pastor, so I'm just telling you how I came to my beliefs.
What did you try to clean it up with?
What do you mean everything?
And so
Oh, how big of a spot is it?
it's not big. It's paper.
It's not bigger than this piece of paper? Okay.
Right when you walk in, it'll be right in front of you.
When you walk in the door, the main door of the apartment?
Her bedroom door.
Okay.
Is that door locked, or was that door locked? Is it capable of being locked? Okay.
Even as forthcoming as Donovan has been,
Yeah, you could call God Yahweh. That's, you know what I mean? And that got mistranscribed in Jehovah into English. But no, the Trinity has always been taught, bro. If you want to break it down, the who I would say I affiliate with the closest would be like the Orthodox Christians. And the Orthodox Christians can date their actual priesthood back to the disciples. So like if you ever go to an Orthodox church, they'll tell you we were the first Christians, not because they were the first religious people, but because they've actually followed their path. You could follow their lineage to Christ.
police still have one very big question. How did the fight escalate from Donovan slapping Ania's drink out of her hand to him brutally taking her life?
Tell me where you're at. Tell me what takes you from, place to grabbing a knife and how much time between the time you the face to the time you go in that kitchen and grab that knife?
Almost immediately.
Almost immediately. So you face, she goes down, she's bleeding on the face, and you say, you know what? I'm gonna get a knife.
Yeah, AJ, that's also a dumb statement because the word Trinity don't have to be in the Bible. There's a lot of things that we labeled or named that are now not in the Bible. Like there's plenty of things. Like there's words that we use. Language evolves, my boy. Language evolves. So though we did not have a title for it, the Trinity is taught to you when Jesus said, baptized in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Why would it be in all three of their names if they're not equal? Their only difference is the name and title. Me and you, as a human, we think Father and Son is lesser. But if Jesus created everything in the world, he was not created. He can't create himself if he created everything in the world.
Okay, so you go in the kitchen and you get a knife, right? Out of what? Is it laying there? Is it in a drawer? Where's it at?
Or everything that ever came into existence. My bad. I didn't mean to sell you short, Jesus. He created anything that's ever been created. He created that.
It's on a drying rack. And how long a knife we talk? We talking a knife this big? We talking a knife
Long as the paper.
long as the paper? So it's a big knife. Okay, you remember what the kind of handle it has on it? Black handle.
Is it like a knife that's wide like this, or is it skinny?
It's wide.
It's a wide one?
Knife. Okay. So you grab that knife out of that drying rack and you go back into that bedroom, and where is she?
She's right in front of the bed.
She's right in front of the bed on
As you bed is where she's like this on the floor.
She's still
on the floor?
She's still out?
Mm-hmm.
Is she alive at this point?
No.
No?
No.
You do something else to her?
Yep.
So anyway, do you think she's alive at that point or not?
She's alive.
She's alive. How do you know if she's alive?
She was breathing.
She was breathing? Did she say anything to you?
That's right, Jasmine. He can't be a part of the simulation because he made the simulation, right?
No.
With a full confession, police took Donovan to the bridge where he originally tossed Ania from.
Suitcase, or did you bring her all the way down? All the way down. All the way down here? Okay. So
Digital, it can't go south, man. There's nowhere to go south. And I can tell AJ loves Jesus, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, that's a great thing to be. And I know, like he said, he can't not call him God, but he doesn't know whether to call him God. And that's okay, because, you know, we're all allowed to have different opinions. I'm just telling him why I believe what I believe. But everything he's saying, like, though he hasn't talked bad about Jesus, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't take it as a shot. Even when he was saying that, he was like, I don't mean to talk down on him. You know what I mean? I think AJ's been a really respectful dude.
So you wheel her in the suitcase all the way down here? Okay. Can you park back up by where the SUV is? And how do you
Where the white truck is?
Fit that way? And how do you get her in the water? You just threw her in the suitcase into the water. Okay, and this is the right spot? Okay, where do you want these guys to go? Straight. Straight down? Switch sides. The sun's not making no problem.
After several hours, they located the suitcase and removed Ania to be taken to her final resting place.
Did you get that, Mark? You got it? Then I'll...
Continuing his surprising theme of being upfront, Donovan admitted his guilt and pleaded as such to a charge of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 25 to 40 years behind bars, as well as an additional 17 months. Why the additional 17 months? Well, because on September 19, 2018, Donovan scaled two 15-foot-tall fences to escape Kalamazoo County Jail. He was found moments after his escape, standing on a street in just his underwear and sneakers. Donovan has a chance at life again, but Ania doesn't, all because he refused to just walk away. And he's not the only one who refuses to stay out of trouble. Ultimately, Strickland was sentenced to just 1 year behind bars for trafficking charges in 2020. Afterwards, he moved to Mississippi, where he became a pastor at a new church.
How does bro keep being a pastor? What is going on?
Church that was willing.
Why are we not even tripping? Why are we not tripping on the murderer, bro? Bro murdered his girlfriend, escaped out of jail, was then grabbed back up and put back in jail. How the fuck did he escape out of jail? I feel like that was the bigger part of this story, and they skipped over that. Like, bro just escaped out of jail. Like, that's not normal. You don't just get out. You just don't escape from jail. How does that happen?
To give him a chance.
But they just skipped over escape from jail to tell us that the pimping ass pastor is back pastoring and probably pimping, allegedly.
Until 2025, when he was arrested for allegedly embezzling $90,000 from them. Our thoughts are with the family of Ania Mack, whose life was taken far, far too soon. We hope you enjoyed today's video. 85% of our viewers aren't subscribed, so if this is the kind of content you come back for, just hit subscribe. It's the single biggest thing you...
Nah, man. I don't favor Israel at all, and I don't think Christians do. Just because Jesus was a Jewish person, that doesn't mean like the same thing that it does today when you say Israel or Jewish. Like, that's not like a DNA or something that, it's not like being from African descent or Native American descent or European descent. Like, that's not, I mean, actually, to be honest with you, bro, race is all bullshit anyway, because there's not actually when you go down to the genes, there's no gene that identifies a person's race. The only reason they're able to tell someone's race is actually through like their characteristics, like the features of the bones, like the shape of the skull, stuff like that. But on the genealogy level, there is no like race gene. It doesn't say. So that's why I say race is a man-made concept in without a doubt. But yeah, no. If you believe that the ancient Jews are today's Jews, you are cooked in the brain. But the ancient Jewish people, they let us down, bro, because they didn't believe in the Messiah. So like, I don't got no love for them, bro. Like, like this man turned water into wine in front of you, and you still didn't believe, dog. He was out here healing the blind. Like, what he say? What Jesus say, bro? Was talking about red letters. This is red letters. What Jesus say? He said, "Blessed aren't those who believe me and could see, but blessed be the ones that never see me and believe." And that's what he was talking about, bro. Like those people back then who were watching this man perform miracles and did not believe that shit, bro. So no, I will not wear no cape for Israel at all. Relations make clear whom be our enemies is, but even if you know we are not told to harm them, the wheat chaff that is reserved for God himself. Yeah, man, basically, you know what I'm saying? You gotta love your enemy, bro. You gotta love your enemy, bro. Pray for your enemies, bro, because they just hate themselves. If somebody don't like you, if somebody says they're an enemy of you, bro, that's super extreme, and they probably just hate themselves. That's probably what it is.
In that car.
But in reality, most people got too much shit to actually care whatever the fuck is happening to you. So not everybody that tells you bad news is your enemy. Don't, you know what I mean? Try to take everything with a grain of salt. Dad abandons 4-year-old on the freeway and instantly regrets it. This is coming in from EWU Body Cam. Let's check it out and get back on topic.
Swerved quickly over to the shoulder, stopped, pulled his daughter out of his vehicle, set the daughter on the ground, and was going to drive away.
Frustrated? About what? The struggles of parenting.
Horrified bystanders watch as
Yeah, basically how I feel like he said, AJ, this is how I see it. And I'm just a regular dude. Like, I'm not a philosopher. Basically, God the Father was like, yo, me and the word and the spirit, we chilling up here. Oh, the original religious people that he chose to show the light, they didn't listen. So he was like, hey, son, go take care of that. Go show them that we really God. Like, go show them how we roll. So he went down there and showed them all this stuff. And then he was like, Pops, they don't believe me. And then he was like, oh, shit. Then you know what you gotta do, bro? Oh, yeah, I gotta sacrifice myself, because a man being sacrificed doesn't atone for sins, but God sacrificing himself will atone for their sins. So, boom, he atones for our sins, gets us forgiven, washes us in his blood or whatnot, right? Then the old Jewish people, like, they're not the chosen people no more. Like, that's it. That was your covenant. Jesus is the new covenant, and Christians fall under that covenant. So, you know, sorry, but not sorry. I'm not here to save any rabbis, you know.
a 4-year-old girl is left on the shoulder of a busy freeway near speeding traffic. They rush to intervene, only to discover the person who left her there is her own father.
He's like, I was just trying to scare her, but I am in shock. Like, I'm just in shock.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On August 23, 2025, dispatchers in Pierce County, Washington receive a call from a woman on the freeway.
Hi there. We're just right off of 512, right after it changes from 161 in Puyallup.
Okay.
And a gentleman pulled over to the side of the road and was going to leave his child on the side of the road. but there are several cars who pulled over and have him here, not letting him leave.
Conveniently, a Washington state trooper passes the group of bystanders and stops to investigate after one of them flags him down.
AJ, what do you mean like rapture? Rest of the chat, I'm sorry. AJ's interesting guy to talk to. He's keeping me interested. But what do you mean rapture? Like, explain. Do you mean like the day of judgment? Because the Father always said the Son would judge. They always said, even when you talk about old prophecies in the Old Testament, the Son is who judges. He's the judge. Like when everyone thinks that God comes back and it's the Father who's doing all this judging, no. When Jesus comes back, bro, he not finna be happy. He finna be judgmental and like letting you know who fucked up and who he knows and shit.
What's going on?
Basically, in internet terms, he coming back Super Saiyan. He coming back Super Saiyan.
We were driving down the road and that car swerved quickly over to the shoulder, stopped, pulled his daughter out of his vehicle, set the daughter on the ground, and was going to drive away.
Okay.
And the only reason he didn't drive away was because he was going to leave.
Did you say what for? Did you say why?
No, I don't know.
Want to tell me what's going on?
Rough moment, single parenting. I'm trying to go to the store with my daughter and she's screaming and it's hard to focus on the road, so I have to pull over.
So, bro, disciplined. All right, update. All right, back to the main story. We pausing Jesus right now. Pause, Jesus. I love you. My bad. But bro who was chilling with his daughter, it was taking her to the gas station for some candy. She started throwing a fit in the car. So he left her on the side of the road and drove off. That sounds like some 1950 ass parenting. Like, yeah, you going to jail, bro. That's not work. That's not acceptable.
Okay, you pulled over and did what?
I took her out of the vehicle so I could talk to her. And
Okay.
I said, I know it's not the best parenting time. I said, I'm going to leave you here if you continue not to listen to me. She continued to throw a fit. Mom just left for the military a couple days ago, so it's been
The girl, who is just 4 years old, is now in her booster seat and sitting in the dad's vehicle. But according to one witness, she was seen crying and walking along the freeway where the posted speed limit is 60 miles per hour.
Where are you guys coming from?
Bro was trying to get off that child support. He was like, you know what?
the movies. K-pop, Demon Hunter.
So what was your plan? You were just going to leave her here on the shoulder?
No. I pulled forward, probably about as far as that guy's car, and then I stopped.
Bro, y'all don't realize that, like, yeah, Juice Man, Super Saiyan God. Like, y'all realize that every fucking, all these hero stories, bro, are some like fucked up rendition, retold story of Jesus, dog. Like who you think Neo was, like who you think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like in all these movies, bro. John Connor, Jesus Christ from fucking Terminator. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like the Bible just keeps reproducing this shit, and then we eat it up like it's brand new.
I was not going to leave her here. I just told her I was going to get in the truck.
Do you have your ID on you?
Yes.
He hands over his driver's license and a military ID, identifying him as 34-year-old Morgan Edward Barnes. However, Morgan's claim that he wasn't going to leave his 4-year-old daughter doesn't line up with witness accounts.
So why are all these people saying that you were trying to drive off and leave your daughter here?
It just happened. I got in the...
They was just trying to play Frogger, bro. He was just trying to play VR Frogger with his daughter. That's all.
truck. I said, I'm going to leave. If you don't calm down and we
He does sound drunk. I will say, bro, sound like he done drinking some brewskis.
on the same page so we can go to the store. Just wanted to go home instead of grabbing groceries for dinner. I drove probably from there to here. I got out and I started walking, and there was already people pulled over.
Was she yelling? Was she being called? Was she throwing things? What was she doing? What was the
screaming, crying?
screaming crying?
Also, I had a previous experience when I was younger. My buddy's dad's wife died because they were arguing in the car.
Hey, thank you, Josh. I'm glad you be listening. Sometimes it sounds like I'm rambling, but I feel like I'll be hitting some points, man. If you could keep them up with me, bro, I feel like I'll be saying some shit sometimes.
The kid's screaming, so I'm nervous. Things happen in the car and I get distracted by it.
Have you had anything to drink today?
Negative.
No. Okay.
I'm not a drinker. Or a
Question, AJ. I've been seeing this a lot online lately. Are you one of those people that think that we're in Satan's little season right now?
The trooper heads over to the vehicle to check on the 4-year-old girl.
Tell me what happened today. Nothing? Were you getting ornery with your dad? Yeah. You get a little bit angry with you. Did you go to the movies? Yeah, what movie did you go see? Was it good? Yeah? Did you have any owies anywhere? Okay. Are you hurt anywhere? Okay. Give me a minute, all right?
The trooper then returns to speak with the witnesses, explaining what he's gathered from the situation.
So, it sounds to me like he just had it was to his wits' end with her, apparently. Whatever that might mean. So he was trying to teach her a lesson, apparently. He said he wasn't going to drive off. He said he was just going to drive forward a little bit. I'm just telling you what he said. I wasn't here.
Well, we saw it. He wasn't just proving the corner. He was like taking off, like
he was taking
the
off,
tires
man.
were squealing and taking off. So
Okay. 3 cars pulled off the highway, man.
Yeah.
I mean, how far away did he get from her?
Why did he stop? Were you standing in?
I honestly think he stopped because 3 cars pulled over. Yeah. How far away from her did he get though when he was driving? 20 yards.
about that, yeah.
And she's just walking around like
she's on the side of the freeway. I mean, he takes her out. He ushers her around, and then he just left it.
And he set her right next to the highway.
Given the conflicting accounts, the trooper heads over.
Bro, but there's been people saying that the end is like, how many times have people been, look, bro, this is how I come to terms with it, AJ. We might be close. You might be right, but we might be far away at the same time. And we could be saying the same thing. Because what I believe is that like when God, like if God told me, hey, Faye, I'm coming down in 10 years, that don't mean that he's coming down in exactly 10 years because I'm a stupid human. Like my fathom of time isn't God's fathom of time because he operates outside of time and space as we know it. Like he created all this shit. So he doesn't have to abide by any of the rules that me and you have as regular humans. So like when God say 10 years, that could be like 1,000,000 years in human years. But to God, it feels like that because he's eternal. You know what I mean? I don't know. He's all knowing. So you could say he would not know not to say that to us. But there's been stories in the Bible where God kind of gave us too much more credit than we kind of expected. You know what I mean? Like
Over to his cruiser to contact his supervisor and make a decision on where to go from here. Meanwhile, backup arrives and gets more details from Morgan.
What's going on? I showed up late, so what? I just need a second. I'm frustrated. About what? The struggles of parenting.
Morgan explains the 4-year-old's mother is currently on deployment with the U.S. Army Reserves.
How long has she been gone?
Oh yeah, I was Fade King comes from Undisputed Boxing. I play a video game called Undisputed Boxing. It's really the only new boxing video game. It's dead now though, but that's where my screen name comes from. It was a creative boxer I made up on back actually from Fight Night Champion, bro. To be honest with you, that was my online username, and I thought it just sounded tight, so I just kept it. It's just my screen name now. It went from a gamer tag to like my online persona.
Since February. She doesn't come back till March. It's just one kid, or how many kids you have? Five. Between the two of us, we got 9, but 5 of them were in the house. Okay. And it's just you taking care of all 5 kids, huh? Yeah. Get it. It's rough.
Meanwhile, the trooper who first responded to the scene gets in contact with his supervisor and explains the situation.
And when I'm talking to him, he's not impaired or anything. He said they just came from the movies. She confirmed it. She doesn't have any injuries or anything on her. He said that his wife's just got deployed to the military. He's a single parent at the moment. Things are tough. And she was screaming and yelling, and he was just trying to like punish her, I guess.
Oh, bro's not even in the military. His wife is in the military. So he know his wife getting banged out on deployment and his baby screaming at him, bro. He was like, I'm just gonna leave this baby on the highway. What were you thinking, dog?
All these people here are all angry, like wanting to see something done right now. He is.
Bro, that shit's scary because AJ, I think we're gonna get like an out of this world attack, but I don't think it's gonna be the real Antichrist, bro. I think it's gonna be fake. I got a homie that's really into conspiracies, and like whenever he tell me some shit, that shit be real though. Like it'd be real, and he's just a normal guy like me and you. Got 6 kids, loves his wife, goes to work every day, but he be studying this shit, and he sees stuff that other people don't see. And he told me, bro, there's gonna be a fake fucking alien attack, bro. And when you tell me about it out of this force shit, bro, I'm telling you, they gonna try to spark off a global, because they trying to make us do a race riot right now, especially in the States and in the UK. They're trying to make Christians and Muslims hate each other in the UK. That's what they're trying to do in the UK. And what the powers that be are trying to do here in America is they're trying to make fucking black people and white people hate each other. Like they're trying to make them beef again. And that shit's not working. I don't think it's working as much as the media is trying to like convey that image to us in the US that the Christians and Muslims are at like a holy war. And as much as like they want to convey to the rest of the world that black versus white in America, like just like they were trying to do the white versus Mexican or the government versus Latinos, like they were trying to they've been trying to push this shit for like the last 3-4 years, bro. And it's not working. Like we're too smart for that. Like too many of us interact with people from other walks of life. Too many of us have partners that are different races than them now. Like this shit's not working. So they're gonna have to come with the alien or the Antichrist. So if you atheist, they're gonna be like alien invasion. And then if you religious, don't matter the religion, because all religions have Jesus and all religions have the Antichrist. We finna be like Antichrist. You know, it's all WWE, dog. It's just all WWE. You like Hulk Hogan, I like Ultimate Warrior, and then we yell at each other, bro. That's what they want.
He has a military ID. I don't know if he's still in the military or not. It says veteran on his Arizona driver's license.
Are you prior military? Yeah. What was your MS? 12 November. Oh, okay. I was at 12 Bravo. Yeah, I hung out with those guys a lot. Yeah. He just medically discharged me a few weeks ago. Nice. How's that treating you? Take it day by day. I gotcha.
As the trooper continues speaking with his supervisor, he receives instructions regarding Morgan and his 4-year-old daughter.
Okay.
As the girl's mother is active duty military, the supervisor also asks him to get her name and rank so he can contact the provost marshal's office, the military's on-base law enforcement authority.
Yeah. Why is that? Okay.
Are you active? Are you?
No, he just got out.
Just got out. Your wife is active though, you said?
Correct.
Yeah. What unit is she? Is she here at Lewis?
Yes.
What's her name?
I don't want to disclose that information. I apologize.
AJ, if I'm overthinking it, then simplify it for me, my brother. When and where are these aliens or antichrist figures coming? Let us know. Give us the inside scoop, my boy. I'm rocking with you, bro. I'm giving you mad airtime on the stream, bro. Probably to the detriment of the stream, but this shit is fun to me, bro. So blow my brain, bro. Pause.
Don't really have a choice here.
Correct.
Do you have any family in the area?
Unfortunately, I don't.
You don't. Okay. All right. I need you to turn off, put your hands behind your back when you're under arrest.
Alice, can you scoot over? Yeah, let's go over here.
So if you don't want to give me the information for the military, I can contact them to come pick up the daughter, then we're going to have to take her to Child Protective Services. Because you're under arrest right now for child abandonment.
Morgan is led away in handcuffs, while 2 witnesses return to his vehicle and remain with the 4-year-old girl so she isn't left on her own.
So like I said, you're under arrest for the child abandonment, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right at this time to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. And do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you slide on in for me? Can you slide on in for me?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm not closing the door yet, but I need you in the car, okay?
Can I talk to you real quick? Can you put, I know this sounds ridiculous. I have severe claustrophobia from the military. I'm begging you just to put my hands in front of me.
I can't do that.
Bro, don't tell me how scared you were. Soldier husband or whatever the fuck you are, bro. Ex-retired military dad, whatever you got going on, bro. Let me know, because you let a 4-year-old out your car and walk down the side of the highway. Random civilians called this shit in because they had never seen nor thought they would witness no shit like this in real life. This is like a fucking MTV prank skit or something. This is a practical jokers ass scenario. Like, who the fuck would do this?
Or no, they won't let you. I could do it. I'm not even closing the door yet. I need you in the car so I can talk to you, okay?
Morgan is asked again if there's anyone who can pick up his daughter, and he suggests a neighbor. He then asks the trooper to retrieve his phone from the vehicle, and that's when the trooper notices a photo of the girl's mother tucked inside Morgan's wallet.
Hey, she looks real familiar. I think I know her.
Okay. Well, that would.
And he's like, bro, I smashed her on Tinder last week. I know her, bro. She not even in the military. She just lying. She just lying to her husband because he be doing shit like this.
It'd be great because then if we could figure out where, we could just we could get her to the post.
Okay. Yeah.
Something. That's what Jim was telling me to do.
I could try to call her. I don't know if she'll pick up because they're.
You have her number?
Yeah. Let me try to call her.
He said she just got deployed.
He's like, bro, this my little side piece. Nah, she not deployed, my boy. She in the reserve, bro. Like, she be pulling up on my boy Officer Wang, boy.
Well, they're in, I know where they're at. They're in Texas. If they're still there.
Morgan is asked one more time to give his wife's name, and he finally provides the information.
What is your wife's name?
Alyssa.
What?
Alyssa.
Okay. What does she do in the Army?
She's a glorified babysitter. I'm not trying to make a joke. She's a CSM.
CSM? Is that what you said, CSM?
Correct, yeah.
Trooper On, who recognized the girl's mother by her photo, is able to get her on the line and explain the situation.
Your husband has been arrested.
Bro, Fade don't be missing. Josh did not call that shit from the jump, bro. I called that shit from the jump, and then bro was like, I'll call her, bro. I got her number, bro. I know exactly who she is, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
And it's for child abandonment. Correct. We had a third-party witness saying that your husband was trying to abandon her on the side of the highway. Obviously stressed out and taking care of the kids and stuff. I don't know if he has prior mental history or anything like that, but yeah, that's.
She states that she'll contact her 25-year-old daughter, the young girl's stepsister, to come pick her up. But first, she asks to speak to her 4-year-old to make sure she's okay.
Hi! I got Mom on the phone and she wants to talk to you. Yeah, it's Mom.
Hi, Mama. Hi, sweet girl. How's it going? Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. Aww. Baby, you're going to go with the police for a little bit, and Pippy's going to come pick you up, okay? Hey, are you okay? Yeah. Okay. Mommy loves you, okay? Yeah. Okay. Hey, it's okay. You're safe, okay? I miss you, Mommy. I miss you too, sweet girl. Please relax, okay? Hey, it's okay.
That poor little girl, bro. I got 2 daughters, bro. 1 2 and 1 9, bro. And yeah, man, that's fucked up thinking about that.
It's okay. These are Mommy's friends. They're gonna take care of you, okay?
Yeah, I know your mom really.
Imagine being like a little girl, bro, and like your dad, bro, who you like think is so cool, like puts you out the car and drives away. What in the fucking Jim Crow type of parenting is that, bro? Like that sounds like some old shit, dog. Like I used to walk 10 miles in the snow both ways type shit.
Really well, okay? And I'll take care of you, I promise, okay? Okay.
She's then given the opportunity to speak with her husband. Afterward, she shares more insights with Trooper On.
So yeah, we've been going through it with his ex. We just
Okay.
found out that his other daughter isn't his.
Ah, that's a whole. Wait, real quick. Just letting you know you're still being audio recorded.
Digital, no, bro. That's what I be telling people. Like, don't gaslight my kids, bro. Like, when they fall down or like they mess up or do something, I be like, don't fucking overreact. Or like, if they cuss, like if my kids be like if they say like a cuss word and people, I'll be like, bro, don't tell them not to. Like, just let that shit keep going. Like, if they keep doing it, then I'll bring it up. But most bad behavior, I just fucking ignore that shit, bro. And then if it shows a pattern, then I'm like, all right, well, let's address this. But if like don't be like, oh, are you hurt? Because then they're gonna be like, like little kids, bro. They're like attention seekers, bro. They live off that shit, bro. They love attention.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with
Okay,
that.
just letting you know.
It's just, yeah, no, it's so much outside his character to lose it like that, but been really bad. She's got ADHD. She's all over the damn place.
Okay.
And so he was trying to spend the night with, like, take her to go do something she likes, and she's just been throwing these fits because they just left here. We just got a lot going on.
Yeah.
But for him to just, he said to be like, no, I'm just gonna leave you on the side of it. He's like, I was just trying to scare her, but I am in shock. Like, I'm just in shock. I would never imagine that that would be the case.
The 4-year-old stepsister is contacted, but the 25-year-old is nearly an hour away from their location. Trooper On volunteers to take the child to a more safe location to meet with her.
I appreciate it.
Does she get a ride with you?
Yep.
Okay, I told her.
Thank you.
She has an itchy stone that's for stress.
Okay.
And then a doc stickers.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll bring everything she needs.
Okay. Oh. I'll take your garbage. Okay. Bye, honey. Bye, honey. See you later.
After securing her car seat in his cruiser, the two head out, and the 4-year-old comments on what happened between her and her father.
My dad thinks that I keep being bad. My dad thinks about that, and my dad and I was not being rude.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does DER?
Bro, I swear your first child, you treat that motherfucker like it's glass. Like when you have your first kid, you're like, oh, it's glass. But by the time your second or third one comes around, you like, these motherfuckers is rubber, bro. Like they like they don't break that easy.
DER?
Yeah.
Der.
I just spelled der. Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
By contrast, her father's ride to jail is nothing but silent. Witnesses who remained on scene until both the 4-year-old girl and her father were gone provided written statements and were sent on their way. The trooper noted in his report, had it not been for the prompt action of the witnesses, the child could have been seriously injured or abducted. Fortunately, she suffered no harm.
Do you like my shirt? It has rings on it.
Right, exactly, Sanford. I'm not saying ignore bad behavior. If something's becoming a pattern, like I said, address it. Like, and that's what I want to make first and foremost. But like, if your daughter randomly says the F word and she's 2 or 3 years old, I would just like not say nothing. Like, just keep it going. Like, just act like that, because giving it attention will like embed it into their mind. Like they'll be like, "Oh, mommy gets mad when I say the F word." So anytime she feels like, "Hey, I want to manipulate mommy's feelings," she'll do that, which will now you have a problem. And then now she said it so much that it's a part of her vocabulary. You know, where I feel like if she says F word and you're like, "Yeah, anyway, so do you want to color?" And then you just start coloring or do something else, like her saying that isn't like embedded in her brain as like a big dopamine hit.
Do you like that song?
Yeah.
Yeah,
K-pop Demon Hunters.
yeah, let me play it for you.
Yeah.
The young girl sings along to the music as they park at a Denny's restaurant to wait for her stepsister, who eventually arrives and safely collects the 4-year-old girl. According to court documents, 34-year-old Morgan Edward Barnes was charged with abandonment of a dependent person in the second degree. 2 days after his arrest, he was released on his own recognizance and ordered no contact
I'm surprised he didn't get some type of neglect charge. Like, that's crazy.
with his daughter. He entered a plea of not guilty, and his case is ongoing. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra.
Hey, yo, Andy Bourne, Jason Bourne's cousin. Thank you for the tulips, man. You know I love my flowers.
Footage and
I got a garden in the backyard, man. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you for helping sponsor today's stream.
unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
All right. Next, we also got cop realizes he instantly ended his career.
Did you show someone a badge? You a cop?
You rolled? Yeah. I didn't go that fast.
Hold on, no. I don't need to be here.
Hold up, bro said I didn't go that fast. But I don't think y'all caught this. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? Bro rolled his car. Those are tire marks. You know how fast you had to be going, bro, to have this deep of like tread marks? Like you fucked up that lawn.
To know.
You think bro's a cop or he's like, I bet you he's like a fucking corrections officer. Like he work at the jail. Or do y'all think he's like a real cop? I don't know.
That's the biggest load of bull I've ever heard. You're driving like a dumb.
On March 22, 2025, when police officers in Lawrence, Indiana arrive at the site of a crash, they're surprised to find that a truck has collided with a house in broad daylight. Even more shocking than the driver's outlandish explanation is the fact.
Sanford, are you Greek? That's what my kids call their grandma. They call her Yaya.
That he's also a sheriff's deputy.
I don't do nothing.
Oh, damn, he a real cop, sheriff's deputy. Yeah, he a real life cop, bro. Fucked it up. He not even just playing cop, bro. Bro, a real cop, and he threw it away.
Stupid. Well, today's the first.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. At 4:53 p.m., police and EMS are called to the site of a rollover crash in a residential area in Lawrence.
Are you the driver? Yeah. You okay?
I'm good.
Okay. Is there anybody else in the car or anything?
We're good.
Who else is in the
Bro, I just said that because usually when we get these videos of that, and they'll be like, police officer does something stupid in public, it always be like a fucking CO. Like, remember the bald white dude who was like, yeah, I'm a cop. And then they checked this shit, and they were like, well, I work at the jail. I'm a corrections officer. We're on the same team.
the car, man?
My girl, she's over there with her godmother.
Okay. Did you guys roll over?
Yeah, I was driving, and I was trying to back up right there. I got a wallet, and I lost control, swerved, and hit this.
Okay. Do you have your license with you?
The driver is identified as 39-year-old David Hodges.
Do you have your insurance?
Bro rolled his car. He fucked up. He hit the corner, drove off the road, fucking rolled his car, and fucked up somebody's lawn. I don't know if he hit any other cars, though. I don't think so. I don't think no one else was hurt.
Hold on, bro. Where's your passenger at?
She's at the house just to these.
At the godmother's house. I'm good. Everybody's good. Just rolled over. I was trying to back up into that spot. Lost control. Hit the curb. And ended up rolling. You rolled. Yeah.
You could go from one job to another, Juice, but it's a lot easier to be a correctional officer than it is to be a police officer.
Despite David's nonchalant attitude to the bizarre situation, there's far more going on here than first meets the eye. He eventually pulls up his insurance information and hands it over to one of the officers.
Man, I love this truck. Oh my God, my baby.
Just relax, all right?
I can't. This is my favorite truck. Messed up my shoes.
It's all right. Just relax, okay?
I ain't never ever wrecked in my life. This is my first wreck.
Where were you?
Yo, Roy, welcome to the chat. What was I gonna say? Juice, what you mean I read your mind? What'd I say?
Where you guys coming from?
I literally just left her house. You left her ID. Backing up. Trying to turn.
Did you go too fast?
Lost control.
Okay.
Already, David has adjusted his story, first saying he was trying to back up into a spot, and now that he was trying to turn while backing up.
I ain't never in my life ever did this.
Bro, so faded, but he's also so dumbfounded in his actions right now. He looked like a dad looking at his son, bro, but he was trying to look at himself like that. You know?
I'm just trying to turn in that street. Boom, drive, go.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you don't.
That doesn't make any sense to me at all.
No. I'm talking about driving,
about to turn and then, woo. But how do you think the drink today? No? Nothing at all? No. Backing up. So I'm driving backwards. I'm trying to turn into half mile.
Turn going backwards.
Try to turn going.
You must have been doing it fast.
You
must have been doing it super fast.
Overdid it.
While heading to check David's insurance on his phone, the other officer finds witnesses to the accident.
Did you guys see the crash or anything?
No, I was down there. I see them come flying past me first. Then I had a skirt in the pool.
Okay. Yeah, he going to the reverse. He going like down.
Rolled over.
Yeah. It looks like you've been in a crash. My phone will.
Bro rolled, but then it came back on his feet. So he was trying to act like that shit. Like he just, man, I just turned, bro. Nah, bro, your shit was tumbling, bro.
Will trigger emergency SOS if you don't respond.
Coming in and make sure he okay.
Yeah.
He got the gun in the bag.
Okay. I know, we saw it.
Because this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
I have never in my life, and that's on me, I've never in my life ever wrecked.
It's extremely reckless in the neighborhood to be driving
Bro had a 3-day weekend and he wilded out.
in that way.
I didn't go that fast.
Hold on, no. I don't need to be here to know that's the biggest load of bull I've ever heard.
Hey, sir,
look at this. Let me look at this for a minute. And with a straight face say, I was going to reasonable speed.
Hey guys, I got a DJ horn for 50 likes, man. We should be able to get there. Let's go.
No, I
No.
give you 100%. I was like,
You're driving like a dumb is what you're doing. And you're lucky you didn't kill no one, is what you are.
The owner of the home David struck wasn't there at the time of the crash, but 2 children were inside the house. Luckily, neither were harmed. This is where things with David begin to take a turn.
Did you show someone a badge? You a cop? You a firefighter?
Sheriff badge.
You're a sheriff deputy?
David is a deputy at the Marion County Sheriff's Office.
Then you know better.
Sir, when
Yeah, bro, some deputy sheriffs, like, they're cops, bro. Like, my cousin, he worked for the sheriff's department in his town. Like, bro is a cop. He be riding around in a squad car, giving motherfuckers tickets, answering DV calls, all that shit. Like, yeah, bro fucked his shit up, bro. It's a lot of hard work to get to where he got. So for him to throw it away on a fucking drunken escapade, bro, it's crazy.
I say literally, I'm not doing nothing stupid.
No, you were doing something stupid. Look at the scene right now. You were doing something fucking stupid.
I literally never did this in my life.
I question your judgment as an officer. Yeah, you are. What's your name?
Oh.
Hey, madam, officer to officer, bro. I'm not fucking with you, bro. I can't even rock with you as an officer, bro. He tried to touch his soul with that one.
Straight. She's a nurse.
David's girlfriend is currently being checked by EMS and will soon share her side of the story.
No, you need to drive straight is what you need to do.
I do.
In reasonable speed. Had you hit a kid, you'd be just going to jail.
But I've never been in that accident.
I look at this and I question you should probably go to jail anyways.
Why would I go?
For reckless driving.
Like I said, I drive carefully. I got 3 kids. I know how to drive carefully. I don't do nothing stupid. I literally.
Well, today's the first.
This is my first. This is my love. You know how much I literally saved up to get this truck?
Stay right here.
Just as David's frustrations grow.
He trying to act like, man, this truck just so fast. I don't know what to do.
The other officer returns to speak with him.
Just walk over here and talk to me in our car. Hey, so obviously I know you've been drinking today. I can smell it on you.
You know what?
Alcohol. Smell on your breath. You want to tell me how much you had to drink today?
Sir, when I say I ain't been drinking to do this.
I want you to listen to me, okay? The way you answer these questions from now on is going to determine what happens from this point forward. So I need you to be honest with me. Do you understand?
Sir, to be drinking to do this, I would never wreck my car.
I'm asking you how much you had to drink today.
Sir, only thing that I drank last night with her.
Okay. So when's the last time you had a drink?
I drank last night with her.
When's the last time you had a drink? What time?
Last night?
What time?
It had to be like 2 in the morning.
If David is being honest, since it's now just after 5 p.m., over 15 hours have passed since he claims he last had a drink.
Okay. How much did you drink?
We drunk.
Like falling down drunk?
Her head drunk. She's still drunk. Went home, came back, and I was good. But I'm not.
I'm going to ask you to
Hey, Audio, thank you for the sparkles, man.
take a PBT test. You have the right to refuse if you want to. At the end of the day, understand where we go from there is up to you.
I just want to be legit.
I get that.
When I say I'm good, like I'm literally good.
Are you willing to take a PBT?
I'll take whatever you want me to take.
This, however, as the officer will eventually discover, doesn't quite go as planned.
I'm going to separate you from your firearm. I know you got one on you. Just stay right there for me.
Ooh, keep them coming. Keep them coming, Audio. Thank you for the gold coin. Appreciate the love.
As one officer prepares the preliminary breath test, or PBT, the other speaks with David's girlfriend.
He was up there, but he backed up. But I was also in my in my wallet, trying to make sure
Yeah, good catch, DJ.
I didn't.
Well, I told you he was faded. As soon as he started talking, when he was trying to explain the scenario, I knew he was drunk.
Actually see my ID in there, but I didn't see it.
Okay.
And then next thing I know, when I looked up, I felt the car rolling.
Okay.
Well, the airbag came out.
I haven't drunk today. Like, we was about to go drink. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What am I missing here? Because just driving backwards and going back, it doesn't result into this. Like
Nothing. We was fine. I mean, we didn't argue. We didn't know. We don't never. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Like,
Bro, I don't know. She seems suspicious. Like she trying to give the officer a sign. Like, I don't know. Smile. Like, help me. Please help me.
because I've been fine. He was fine.
I mean, he's obviously not fine.
I mean, you know, like, he wasn't, like, irrational when he came to give me or arguing or anything with that.
Okay.
David's girlfriend is soon cleared and released without any injuries. David, on the other hand, is proving to have some issues with the PBT.
All right, deep breath and go. Blow harder, 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 harder. Keep on. No, you're not blowing hard enough. Deep breath in and blow. Blow hard. There you go. Keep going, 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 keep going. There you go.
I think when they be like, you're not blowing hard enough, like they want you to blow from your stomach. Like basically, that shit ain't fucking reading high enough, bro. Keep blowing until I can make you DUI.
Too hard.
After 4 more tries, the officer has had enough.
We're gonna head back to station, man. You wanna hang up? For real? Yep, for real. You know why.
Hey, thank you for the coins, man. He trying to say that bro made that shit not work on purpose.
I'm not drunk. I'm literally good.
You're not under arrest right now. We're gonna take you back to a chemical test, okay?
However, even once they're at the station, David continues to have trouble.
Deep breath, tight seal, blow till tight, stop. Go, go. Nope, stop. Stop. So you kind of blew and then you stopped. You gotta keep blowing. Yeah, blow steady. Steady. Deep breath, tight seal. Blow hard. Go, go, keep going, go. Nope. All right. I don't know if you're pursing your lips or something, but blow hard. Go harder. Go, 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 go. Okay. That's good.
In his defense, I mean, he obviously drunk, but I will say that the officer has told him to blow harder. Then I heard him say you blew too hard. Like, I don't know, bro.
No.
He's playing the game. You got 3 pills. You make sure to do it. Yeah. So hey, David. I want to be clear about this. So obviously, we kind of went through this. You've done these tests before. You've been through the academy, right?
No, I haven't done this ever.
Okay. Either way, Sergeant Heine has done a lot of these. He's able to explain the test to you in a way that you can understand it. Obviously, if you fail to follow instructions properly, it looks like you're more intoxicated than what you actually are, right?
David is warned that if he doesn't complete the test, they'll get a warrant to collect a blood sample instead. Still, it takes a few more tries before the officers are able to get a reading.
Go. Good. Relax. Yes. Yes, sir.
The results, though, likely won't leave David feeling like celebrating. According to police documents, the PBT at the scene had actually returned a reading, which was a .122 blood alcohol concentration, well over the .08 limit. The reading conducted at the station, however, came back as even higher at .130.
Bro, he had just been drinking then. He just started drinking then because that shit was still going up. Like he had took a shot and then got behind the wheel. Like he took one for the road. Wherever he was leaving from, he had took a shot for the road.
Zero.
Hey, from last night? Oh. Yeah. Police. All my career was literally gone this year.
According to police documents, David was arrested for operating a vehicle while intoxicated with endangerment, operating a vehicle with BAC above .08, and reckless driving causing property damage. News sources state that following his arrest, David was terminated from the Marion County Sheriff's Office, though no other updates about the case are available at this time. If you'd like to see select new videos,
He probably just gonna move counties and be a cop somewhere else. It might take a year or two, but he'll be all right. Oh shit. Cheating wife shoots up New Year's Eve party. Let's check it out.
It's 5 a.m. on New Year's Day in Clear Creek Township, Ohio, where a twisted love triangle gone wrong has allegedly caught one innocent bystander in its crosshairs.
Wreck and stuff.
Okay.
Drive-by shooting on the road. Guy sit on the front porch and takes one in the stomach, and she drives off and crashes her Jeep. So it sounds like we have a possible suspect in custody right now.
Over the radio, officers learned that Olivia was taken into custody after she was allegedly involved in a nearby drunk driving crash. Hours later, after being cleared by medics, we catch up with Olivia, now seated in an investigation room.
Let me ask you first of all, do you know why you're here? You don't have a clue.
I mean, I was in an accident and they did blood work and I got an OBI at the hospital.
Okay, but beyond that, you have no clue?
No.
Okay.
No, just the wreck and stuff.
Okay. Was anybody in the car with you?
No.
Nobody was in the car?
No.
What happened when you got out of the car?
The neighbor that I wrecked into, like, the house,
okay.
Or not in the house, but near the house, she had got out, made sure I was okay. I was trying to find my phone so I could call my mom. She was calling the cops, and then the cops showed up, and then the ambulance showed up, and then that was about it at that scene.
Okay. Do you know? How do you know them? Mm-hmm.
That's my husband. And he is my ex-boyfriend.
How long have you been seeing him?
Met him back in summer of 2022.
Okay. When was the last time you saw him?
Yesterday morning.
Where'd you see him at?
I took him home.
Yo, what up, Reed? Welcome to the chat, my boy. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for showing up today. Hey, shout out all my members. Shout out Jazzy. Shout out Josh. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for showing up.
From where?
Me and him are going to go see Christmas lights in Middletown.
Okay. When's the last time you saw your husband?
Shout out Juice, man. He up in here.
Last night at...
Oh, hey, y'all, hold up. Before we get into this video, I need y'all to go to our channel, bro. If you are subscribed, I need you. Oh, wrong shit. go to our channel, bro. Also hit that subscribe button, man. But go to our channel, man, and watch this video. Suspect tased during arrest. And I need you to hype that motherfucker, man.
Hype me up! Gotta hype me up. Hype me up. Gotta hype me up. Gotta hype me up. Hype me up!
I need that. You know what I'm saying? Go over there to suspect tased during arrest. You know, watch all these videos, man. Watch all our uploaded videos, you know. We got some bangers. The Bumblebee Stalker, 4 teens thought they got away with it. They stole a Jaguar. This dude drove a car off the fucking bridge, bro. And we got it on tape, bro. We got it. Go watch this shit, man. Go watch it. And when you watch these videos, man, make sure you hype them bitches up.
Gotta
man.
hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up!
Around maybe 7, 8 p.m. He came by my house, my parents' home. We're legally married, but we're separated.
What time did you go to the Christmas lights?
Well, we were gonna go right at 6, and so about the evening of the day, but we got in a huge fight, really bad fight. So I took him home.
This was last night.
Mm-hmm.
Did you drive or he drive?
He drove.
Okay.
He was driving.
What were you fighting over?
His friends.
Why were you fighting over them?
Because they don't like me and they don't want me involved with him because we have issues, we fight a lot, we don't get along a lot. So they're going to do what it takes to try to split us up. So they called him and said that I was going to dinner with my husband over the weekend.
Did you go to dinner with him?
I did, yes. Okay. But me and Corey have been split up for 3 weeks, but we were trying to work things out, trying to see if we could make it work and, you know, me be with him, get divorced with him. And we were together one day. It didn't even go well.
Okay. Were them two friends?
No.
When did they become friends?
Yesterday. They all kind of just...
Damn, you got packed out, WTF, babe. You got packed out for spamming, bro.
Started like bullying me, manipulating me, treating me bad, and then they wanted to be friends and then go out and party and harass me, send me pictures of them out partying, telling me they're doing cocaine and all kinds of crazy stuff, and I just couldn't take it, so I said to them, you guys need to both block my number.
That pissed you off?
It upset me, it hurt my feelings.
How
They were
much back and forth were you guys doing?
Not much. They just kind of, you know, picking at me like, oh, we're doing this now, and I was just like, okay. I was with my family. My guy was like, okay. I'm like, just block my number because I don't want to hear about it. I don't care. Have fun. I kept telling them both, have fun. I said, you both hate each other. Maybe you guys can be good friends. Good job. Like, move on. Leave me alone. I kept telling them both. Leave me alone.
Olivia says her husband and alleged lover became friends to spite her. But back at the scene, the men have a different story to tell.
I'm sorry, what, your ex and what now?
It's my ex-wife, current wife, whatever you want to call it. We haven't been together, we've been separated.
Okay.
And it was his girlfriend for the last 3 years.
So you think there's two girls together?
No, it's one girl.
We
The
found
same
out
girl.
tonight.
We just came together tonight. We put all of our beef aside and decided it wasn't worth it anymore.
We found out a lot of stuff tonight.
Okay, how'd she know?
They like, bro, we're Eskimo brothers, bro. He's like, we're Eskimo brothers. We both smashed the same chick, bro. We're cool, bro. Fuck these hoes.
That you guys were here?
Because she was begging him to come with her.
She was here tonight?
No, she was begging him.
She was at my mom's house.
To come home.
Okay.
His mom's home.
So why the extreme violence? Is she mad?
She's pissed.
About what?
I can't lie, bro. This is my favorite button, y'all.
Gotta hype me up. Hype me up.
Shout out Glow, man. Shout out Glow.
About what?
I don't even think that's Glow. I don't even know who seen that shit.
Why? I mean, I feel like you guys.
Maybe that me and him are hanging out and friends because that
doesn't.
ends off.
She wanted us to fight.
Yeah, she's never really cut me off. We've still talked. She's been a part of my life and helped me. And she's been with him.
I'm sorry, guys. It just doesn't make sense that because you guys are hanging out, you get shot at by an ex.
What? Well, to make it make more sense.
Her mom.
Sunday night, she was with me. Monday night, she was with me. If that makes more sense.
And we
she was
put
trying
together and
to
figured it out.
keep it going where she played me and him, and she found out that we know about it. So to me, I think maybe it's that she can't two-time me and him no more.
So who's your buddy here? Okay, why is he here then?
He was just sitting out front smoking.
I was with my family, my brother and his girlfriend. I went to my husband's mother, my mother-in-law.
Okay.
And
how long was you there?
Oh, probably like, I'm not sure exactly what time I got there, maybe around 12 or 1. And I was there till like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Me and her were together. I was just talking to her, trying to explain to her, like, I don't have nobody, like, I don't know who else to turn to. My friends hate me because of the men I choose. And
Bro, Furbies was cold. If you had 2 Furbies and they talked to each other, bro, that shit was scary.
like, the men I choose, we're not getting along, so like, I have nobody, so I went over to her house to talk to her.
Where was you coming from when you crashed the car?
Because I knew my husband was hanging out with my ex-boyfriend.
Where at?
At my ex-boyfriend's house in Springboro. And I literally just left my mother-in-law's home.
Okay.
And I just wanted to drive by the top of the hill just to see if my husband was still there before I went home. I didn't see his car, kept on going, and I tried to call him. He wasn't answering, and I kept telling him, please call me, please talk to me. He would not talk to me, and I was just in a rage. I was ready to get home, and that's when I ran into that guardrail.
What was you in a rage about?
He won't talk to me, my husband.
Did you call him when you got in the crash?
Yeah, I did, because I tried to call him beforehand multiple times. He wouldn't answer, but then he picks up after, and I'm like, I just wrecked my car because of you. Where are you at?
But you knew where he was at. You saw his car, right?
Yeah, no, his car wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of drove by it, just see if he was still there, being with him, whatever.
So she didn't shoot nobody. She just shot up the party because she saw her husband and her boyfriend linking up and squashing the beef. And she was like, oh, this about to be bad. So she just shot the party up. Like, what? What was this bitch reasoning?
And he wasn't. So I was like, whatever. And I kept trying to call him, see where he was, he wouldn't answer. I wrecked my car, my mother's car, and then I called him again. He finally picks up, and I'm like, where are you?
Where did he say he was at?
And he didn't answer me. And I'm like, Zach, I just got in a wreck. Like, I could be hurt. And he didn't care. I was like, whatever. So I hung up on him.
So you were in a rage.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty pissed at it.
Yeah, because my ex-boyfriend and my husband, who were separated, are together hanging out, bullying me, but they hate each other. It wasn't fair to.
Yeah, Furbies was crazy, bro. If you had a Furby, my Furby was dumb, bro. I didn't teach my Furby shit, bro. That motherfucker just chilled with the batteries out. I can't even lie, bro. I liked that shit for like 2 days. And then I was over that shit.
Me and I tried to tell them both that. Leave me alone. And neither one would do that.
Now, Olivia describes a tumultuous few days leading up to the shooting when she says her husband refused to talk to her while she was also at odds with her other alleged lover. Back at the scene, the men and other partygoers are escorted out of the home.
And I'm going to be honest with you, sir, the only person I know here is him and the dude that got shot. I just want to be honest with you.
Okay. Nobody's trying to do anything.
Well, I don't have that. I don't have that.
We just told you on that. Okay. We just told you.
So do me a favor, everybody, sit on your feet. If you're not in a chair, sit on your feet.
Yes, sir.
Right here against the house. Yes, sir. Honestly,
bro, that's what he said. The dude said, I don't know what it was about tonight, but me and bro just finally saw each other and we sat down and we talked and we squashed all our beefs and all our differences. And yeah, we just hashed it out. That's what he said. That's not what I said. They squashed the beef off. She pissed both them off so bad that they didn't even care that they was both having sex with her at the same time.
I don't know. They told me it's a drive-by shooting. It looks like they're having a New Year's party or something, sitting on the front porch, smoking a cigarette. Guy takes a silver, They told me originally that was a dark SUV, and then they changed their story to a silver SUV. Pulled up, fired a couple rounds, and hit a guy in the stomach that was out on the front porch smoking. The guys here are giving me some weird story about why they think it's his ex-girlfriend or something. Said that she pulled up and shot at him because these two are together. I guess they used to date the same girl. It doesn't make sense. However, I don't feel like he's being completely honest with me. He tells me there's no one else in the house.
Because I was just so mad. I'm like, he's not there. He's not in.
Bro's telling the police exactly what happened for the evening, and he's like, I don't think he's being honest with me.
Where is he at? Like, I was so confused. I had a little bit to drink. I just wanted to talk to my husband.
How much did you have to drink?
I had a couple shots of whiskey.
Just 2?
Probably 3.
So whiskey.
And I had and I let them take like blood tests from me at the hospital and all that, and I agreed to do that and whatnot. I didn't care at all. I wanted to be with him. I thought he didn't want to be with me. I'm sorry. It really upsets me. He knows I love him, and he knows the stuff I've been through. Yeah, but I have to get rid of. Has his own house right now. Me and Zach are married, separated. We both live with our parents.
Tell me, he's pretty pissed at both of them.
Yeah, and
last night.
More.
When you left the house.
More. Yes, because I wanted to be with him. I wanted to see him. He was still waking up. I drove by his house. His car was not in the driveway. So I'm like, where's he at? And that's when I started really like getting pissed. Like, oh my God, like I just need to get home. Like, I'm so mad right now because I was going to start calling my husband off of my mother's phone. So I was trying to get home. I'm like, I'm going to call him from my mom's phone. I know he'll answer that phone call. And then still to answer. Rhett called him. He finally answered. And I was like, okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Hours earlier, one officer gets a chance to talk one-on-one with Olivia's husband.
It's kind of a big deal. That's why we're taking the measures we're taking, okay?
I 100%.
Hey, that takes a big man to admit that, Juice. That means you're a good dad, bro. If you know bro's good for your kids and he loves them like that, bro, and you trust it like that, bro, good for you guys.
I want you to do your job. I understand it, sir. I just want to make sure that my buddy's okay. I hope you guys figure out what happened tonight.
Yeah. So, here's the deal, okay? You're not under arrest, but you're not free to go. And I'm not saying you did anything, okay?
Yes, sir.
But legal-wise, I'm just going to advise your rights so you and I can have this conversation. I don't suspect you of anything, but I just want to check that box. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to...
The suspect's husband has read his Miranda rights before further questioning.
What's really going on, dude?
I really think that maybe my wife had
Okay,
something
so
to do with this.
here's the problem I have, man. I don't buy that story. I don't see why your ex would shoot at you guys just because you're hanging out.
I mean, I understand that, and I understand why maybe you wouldn't understand that, and I really don't know if she would do that or not, to be honest with you. It sounds a little far-fetched. That's a little bit more than I could see her personally doing, but she's been with him off and on for the last 3 years, and during that whole time, she's been telling me she was going to come back.
Is she okay?
Back together.
I can believe a little more if she's mad that there's females here.
See, I don't know if she knows that or not.
Was she not here invited to this party?
No, sir.
Okay. I just find it hard to believe.
Yeah, well, she knows that me and him were together because I told her.
Holy shit, bro. When the cop finds out his wife's been fucking the mailman, he's not gonna know what to do, bro. He's like, a woman cheating, bro? Like, I can't believe this, bro. She cheated on y'all? And then she shot y'all up? Yeah, I don't believe this shit, bro.
That I was going to hang out with him and we're going to just be cool. Like, there's no reason to not be the bigger person here.
Okay.
Next, detectives decide it's time to confront Olivia about the alleged shooting.
You ever fired a gun?
At like gun shows, I've fired a gun, but not like for fun or whatever.
Do you have one? Do you own one?
No, I shouldn't.
No, that's not me, Ronald. I've seen that guy's content though, bro. That shit's funny as hell.
Sure don't. I do not.
There'd be no reason one would be in your car?
No, I do not have a gun in my car.
Okay.
At all. I've never had a gun in one of my vehicles at all, ever.
Yeah, see, I'm not believing what you're telling me. This whole story.
What do you mean?
There was someone shot tonight, and there was a gun found outside of your car with a magazine and the rounds at the crash. Either you're lying to me.
Oh, damn. Someone did get shot inside the house that she shot up. And this bitch crashed her car trying to escape. And they found the gun outside her car.
Or you know somebody was with you that did something stupid. All the pieces fit. Right?
Right.
You know somebody got shot, didn't you?
I did not know someone actually got shot. No.
Then tell me what happened.
Okay.
And I don't want no more lying.
I was with my mother-in-law.
Okay.
And we were hanging out, upset, like I said.
Drinking
my
whiskey.
husband.
You were irate.
I was actually drinking, yes, I was drinking the whiskey. She was drinking like some orange juice and whatever. And when I tried to go to his house to get my husband, I got in a huge fight, absolutely huge fight. And
with who?
With
okay.
Because he condoned all of that. I said, you're playing him, you're not trying to be his friend, whatever, you're just trying to cause all this drama. I'll tell you the truth, I was a little tipsy, but I do know what happened, sir.
Okay, what happened?
So, me and got into it real bad. He was trying to have sex.
How are you gonna use a guy and then accuse another person of using that guy for like being honest with them? Like, bro, I'm still smashing your chick, bro. She's not coming back. Like, at that point, it might hurt to hear that shit, but you can be like, thank you, bro. Thank you. Because now I know. Now I know that if I make this decision, that you put yourself through your own misery at that point. Like, you don't got to believe her lies no more, bro.
To me, condoned sex at his house when I went there to get my husband.
Oh, so you did stop there?
Yeah, this was earlier, yes. And he was like trying to touch me, and I'm like, no, stop, like, cool it down.
You were there partying with this group?
No, I did not stay there and party at all. I went there specifically to get my husband out of the home.
Okay.
Because I knew drugs were involved, and I'm like, no, stay away from that shit. And then they started getting kind of a little rowdy, the men, and
she was not invited to the party. She tried to tell the cop, and there was drugs. I wasn't gonna go because I knew that I was gonna be involved. No, bitch, you got no invite because you would have been there snorting up all the drugs, hogging all the drugs, not letting nobody else get none in.
Gave me that gun.
So my gun's probably somewhere involved in between. Because my gun's missing.
Your gun's missing?
Yes.
When did it go missing?
A long time ago.
For what?
To kind of scare him.
Okay, then what happened?
Well, when I started to leave, they was talking shit, running after my mom's car, freaking me out. Shot it.
You shot it?
Mm-hmm, correct.
Who'd you shoot?
I just shot at the house, literally, just the house. I did not know anybody had gotten hit.
Where was your car?
Nothing like that. We were getting out of the driveway of my mom's Jeep.
How many times did you shoot?
Twice.
Shot twice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because I don't really shoot guns. It's not my type of thing. I didn't know what I was doing, and I did not aim at anybody personally at all.
Olivia admits to firing twice at the home, but prosecutors would later determine that the suspect allegedly shot a total of 8 times when the victim was struck.
That bitch shot the whole clip.
Okay.
And the gun was given to me.
She shot a dude.
Like I said, here, just take this.
I don't care who gave you the gun. You pulled the trigger, am I right?
Right.
To scare somebody.
Yeah, right.
Then you ended up shooting somebody.
That's horrible. I swear I didn't know that. I did not know anybody got shot.
But you know you shot towards the house.
Mm-hmm. Yep. towards the garage area. His house is set up like this, front porch, garage. I shot right towards that garage area. I did not know anybody that had gotten hit. I did not know that.
Was shot in the abdomen. Is on life support right now because you shot him. What would made you do that?
Rage and nervousness, nerves, just not thinking, being stupid, just everybody in my face, yelling at me, harassing me, bullying me. It just...
Hell no. She thought motherfuckers was at that party laughing at her, getting out some new bitches, squashing the beef. They wasn't gonna be dramaing over her no more, so she just felt like left out and jealous and shot up the party.
I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I should not have had that gun. I should not have went there. I should have left alone. I cannot believe that someone actually got shot and is on.
People be whole adults and think when they be like, you know what, I'm sorry, I take responsibility, like, I shouldn't have done that. They think it's going to be over. They think that's all they have to say, and everyone's going to be like, well, they learned their lesson.
Life support because of my fucking stupid actions right now. I can't honestly believe that. Did they say his survival chance or anything for?
I don't know that yet.
That he was friends with men I knew and stuff. And
that's why he shot. You were pissed off.
Why? This bitch did a whole drive-by, bro. It was crazy.
The wrong person, and is paying for it because I'm a dumbass. Yeah. I swear I did not know anybody was hit.
But you didn't even stop to check on anybody.
No,
you just fired You fired the 2 shots. You did what?
2 shots and I just skirted off.
How did you get the gun again?
It was his gun.
Okay, where did you get it from?
He handed it to me from his top drawer in his bedroom. Correct.
What did he say to you?
He said, here, take this. Just scare him off. Just scare him off. That was the only thing he used.
So her boyfriend and husband was at a party together, and she riding around with another dude in a car who's handing her guns and shit. Like, hell no, bro. Like, how many dudes she got?
He not say anything else.
So then you went outside with it in your hand.
And then they started running their mouth, bigger and bigger and bigger, and whatever. I was getting more rage was building up, and I was like, leave me the f alone. They were like, blah, blah, blah. And as I'm leaving, they're like running after, like, f you, you're a dumb bitch, like all this stuff. And it was just like.
Were you walking away?
No, I was in my car leaving.
Okay.
And going. And I was just, and they whatever, and I was just like, leave me the f alone. And they drove off.
Next, investigators learn Olivia allegedly wasn't alone at the start of the ordeal.
Where'd you put the gun after that when you drove off?
My mother-in-law had took it and just buried it in the floor.
Your mother-in-law was with you?
Yes.
So where was she at the crash?
No, she wasn't with.
Bro, on Grand Theft Auto, they got this shit like Grand Theft Auto RP. It's like role play. And when you be selling drugs, bro, you be like, you put on your keyboard T/drugs or T/sell or T/sell drugs, depending on the server. And like some random ass NPCs be running up to you, bro, and doing the little drug transaction. That's her, bro, the NPC Karen right there.
With me at the crash. She did not want any part about what happened. She had gotten out. My mother-in-law gotten out. But the gun was still in the car. But when I crashed, I'm assuming the gun flew out the car. But it was still in the seat, like the floor seat of the passenger.
So did your mother-in-law ever get out and confront these?
No.
She stayed in the car?
Mm-hmm.
Did she know you had a gun when you got in the car?
Yes. Because she knew Corey gave me the gun. Because I said, Corey just fucking.
What'd she say about that?
Nothing. She didn't have anything to say. She just did not say
After
a word.
you shot, what happened? What did she?
Bro, this is the wildest bag of sunflower seeds I ever had. Usually I like, so if you're a sunflower seed eater, they got these things called salt rocks, right? Basically, it'd be like the deformed ones that get hella the seasoning on them. And they're usually my favorite. But on this one, no. And it's crazy because I really like the this flavor. It's sweet and spicy. But I had one salt rock that tasted like a fucking firework earlier. And then this one tasted like the fucking lake. Like, I don't know what's up with this bag. Like, what the hell is going on?
She say?
Was freaking out. She was screaming, yelling, let me out, let her out.
Where'd she go?
I have no idea.
Where'd you let her out?
I have not have spoke to her since McLean.
After she gets out of the car, you go to back up, you swing the car around, you fire 2 shots.
Or she dropped her off at the top of the hill.
Yeah, she drives up, she tells you, I want out of the car.
Yes.
She gets out.
And then I started.
She was not involved in that crash.
Nope, not one bit. The crash was me alone, 100%.
Okay. Why was the driver's side door open?
The driver.
And the passenger?
Because I couldn't get to my phone. My phone had fell over on the passenger side, and I tried from the outside to open the passenger door. The door, it wouldn't open. So I had to get from the driver's side to open the passenger door, to open that door just to get my phone, because it had fell between the door and the seat, because I was trying to call my mom, because the neighbor had already said, I'm going to call the cops, it's okay, sweetie, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, thank you. I said, I'm just trying to find my phone so I can call my mother.
Okay. Okay, well, right now you're going to be placed under arrest. You understand that?
I do.
You're going to go to jail.
Okay.
Okay?
The victim ultimately survived the shooting, and Olivia was charged with attempted murder, 2 counts of felonious assault, and illegal discharge of a firearm at or into a habitation. After pleading not guilty to the charges, court records show she was later found guilty by a jury and sentenced to 16 to 20 years behind bars.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a DJ horn. Justice served, bitch. Our next video comes from Pure Police POV. Child predator realizes he's caught after uploading 160 videos.
Yeah, you the man we're looking for, bro. Need you to put your hand behind your back, all right?
Officers in South Florida arrested a young man after a cyber tip led investigators to alleged illegal online activity involving minors.
Illegal form, remember that? Yeah. Check your damn hard drive, bro.
Yo, what up, 1000 HP?
Hello, Ahmed? Hey man, we're doing an investigation. Would you mind coming outside to talk to us? In reference to a vehicle that was outside?
Outside?
A vehicle that was like heard right here in the front. I want to see if you have any information on it, bro. Can you mind coming out and speak to us?
I could, but I have no idea there was a once.
Okay, we just want you to come look at the vehicle real quick, see if you recognize it, and you've seen it around.
Okay, can I get my sample?
Just come out real quick, man.
Yeah, what's your name, bossman?
Okay. I just answered my own question in my head. They having an arrest to warrant. They probably have an arrest warrant for him, but not a search warrant on the house. That's why the cop was playing that just come outside game right there. Because low key, if he went back inside without identifying himself like there, they might not have been able to go inside to arrest him.
What's your name?
Angel Lopez.
Yeah, you the man we're looking for, bro. I need you to put.
Hey, I fuck with these cops. He said, yeah, you the man we looking for, bro. Hold up. He was smiling a little bit when he said that.
Yeah, what's your name, bossman?
Huh?
What's your name?
Angel Lopez.
Yeah, you the man we're looking for, bro. I need you to put your hands behind your back, all right?
What?
Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do?
Did some interesting stuff, Mr. Angel. You ever been arrested before?
No, sir.
So what you need to do is go to channel 2. You gonna raise them, say, well, actually, let me call Sarge.
You want me to start a transport too?
Well, nah, because we gotta see if she even gonna come. So go to channel 2, say we have Detective Ramirez's subject in custody. Can you O2 her, see if she'll respond?
Question. Is there any way my family can be on phone?
Are they in the house?
No, my brother comes way later like that.
You could give them a call. You know their numbers by heart, or?
It's in my phone. It's on my phone.
Where's your phone?
The cop's POV that we have is training this other cop. That other cop is a rookie. Because he's telling them, like, what codes to use, who to call, what channel to call on, how to, like, request for the detective on the case.
On there right now.
It's at my bedroom.
Yeah, if you want, we'll have to escort you in there to grab it, and then you can use it.
May I know why I'm being detained?
Yeah, for possession of a child.
What's your name again? Angel
Lopez.
Angel Lopez.
Full name, Lopez Salas, right?
Angel.
Is Angel what?
Angel Lopez.
Angel Lopez, that's it?
What's your full name?
Angel.
He's trying to put some extra names on him.
Lopez Gomez Gabriel.
Angel Lopez Gomez Gabriel.
Yeah, if you want, we need your permission to go into your house to go with you to get it. You can't just walk in your property. So do you want to take it with you? If so, we gotta escort you in there to find it. Is this your house?
No. It's my brother.
Is anybody else in there?
No, sir.
Do you live here though?
Yes, I live here.
That's what I was asking. Is it now if you own it? Right?
When officers made contact at the residence, they were already working from information shared through a national protection reporting network. Investigators say the digital trail pointed to repeated activity over time. The scale of what they uncovered significantly increased the severity of the case.
Hey, Morris, we got Belinda's subject in custody, but she ain't picking up the phone. I don't know how y'all handle that. It's possession of child material. I'm gonna try to reach out to her. It's very important that you don't search them. You don't take them straight to the station until you get verification that the detective is gonna come out. Because sometimes they say, nah, that case been closed. Let me remove the bolo, whatever the case may be. So now if you done took him to the station off a case that don't exist no more, past that, you committed armed kidnapping because you ain't had no reason to take him at that point. Very important. Do not transport it until they say, yeah, 0939. If they do, ask for the transport unit, all that good stuff. If they don't, they say, oh, get his info, cut him loose. That's what you do. Get the info. All right, have a good one.
Question? You're not trying to be mean or
No. Ask your question, man.
This is unrelated. Do you guys watch The Rookies?
The Rookies?
Yeah.
The TV show?
Yeah.
That cop show?
It, but nah,
The cop show.
I've heard of it too. I've never seen it. I've only seen like little clips of it. I've never actually seen the whole show.
I really like that show, and they show like a lot of what the police do. And I was just wondering if what they do, like, is it like accurate to what police work do?
I don't know. I've never seen it directly, so I can't say that. I do think, my personal opinion, Blue Bloods is probably the closest representation. That's about it.
Are you in training, by the way?
Yeah.
Or yeah? I was just asking because the conversation you guys had was kind of similar to what the show had in The Rookies. That's why I brought it up.
Yes, ma'am. Say no more. Started transport. Well, who we sending it to? Morris or Belinda?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Nah, I just got off the phone with Gilpin. She said 0939 and take him up to GIU. She said Belinda gonna be en route, I guess, to the station. Appreciate you. All right, 0939, what you need to do, bro? Anything on you want to leave at your house? Do you have the house key to lock it up? Is it able to lock from the inside? Like if we turn the bottom lock, it'll lock.
Yeah, he was trying to come for that cop a little bit, bro. He was trying to come for the rookie cop for sure, for sure. He thought he was slick with it. Like, bro, you a predator. Like, who gives a fuck if bro's training as a cop? Like, get your weird ass out of here.
So nobody breaking your property. Brother got a key?
Yes, he has a key.
Stand up, bro.
Nothing else you needed out of here before we close?
Nothing at all.
Is it possible I can bring a drink, please? Or
a drink? No.
No? Okay. No, it's fine.
Yeah. Why didn't you snatch me, brother?
Can you have Irvio to me?
Damn it, bro.
Bro asked the cop, can he bring his juice cup? Bro, no. You too big, bro. You can't have no fucking juice cup.
Have anything on you that's gonna hurt me at all? No.
Try to do it near a car, because when you find something, you can put it on the car instead of dropping it on the ground and potentially forgetting about it. Hey, boss man, the detectives say they got to seize your phone, all right? So it's going to go into evidence. You can't take it with you. So he going up to GIU. So she say 20 minutes. So we got to hang here because, well, you can put it.
Put you in the car, put one leg in first, and just slide in like you were getting into a regular car, okay?
So 1 foot first?
Yeah, just like you were getting into a regular car. So you just put one foot in, I'll help you in, get in there. Okay. That foot, sit, watch over your head, boom, perfect. Just like that.
Thank you.
All right?
Yeah, bro was trying to chop it up like he just was in a bar fight or fucking, you know, did some shit like some regular shit, bro. Like some normal cops and robbers shit. No, bro. I'm not chumming it up with the chomo, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Turn on for me, in case you're on the wall.
I'm at 1023 2000 what?
Go look like a turn on. Take off your shoes. Grab a seat. Okay. You put them on. Give me a second.
Was going to
Okay, so you're gonna be transferred. You're gonna be here. This is a holding facility. Then at some point tonight, she's gonna be transporting you to TG. Yes, I think can see. But I already did everything.
What's his name? Lopez or Gomez?
Lopez Gomez.
Will others know of what I've done, or
Honestly, I don't even know what you did. What you did?
of inappropriate under content?
But no, when they get there, so how do they go? So when we get there, the correction officers that work there, they're gonna search you. Make sure you ain't got nothing, even though I did, they're gonna search you. Then you're gonna go in, you're gonna see the receptionist, she's gonna verify your information and then your date of birth. After that, she's gonna ask you some questions. After they're gonna have a seat, then it's 2 nurses you're gonna see. The first nurse, she's gonna check your blood temperature. The second nurse, she's gonna ask you some questions. And then after that, you're gonna have another seat. Then at the window, the booking, they're gonna call your name, but don't nobody know your charges at all. So you don't have to know that.
Ania Lopez Gomez was taken into custody without incident and is now facing numerous felony charges related to the possession and distribution of unlawful material involving minors. Authorities confirmed no injuries occurred during the arrest. Officials say the investigation stemmed from a cyber tip that was forwarded to local law enforcement, and the case will now proceed through the court system. Law enforcement continues to stress that online reporting systems and public awareness are key tools in protecting children.
Bro, it was probably his internet service provider or like Dropbox or like Google or Apple. They be AI scanning all them fucking cloud storage shits. So if you got any like weird shit in there, like what he had, they'll flag and report it to law enforcement. But man, that's gonna be it, man. Shout out to police for arresting bro. I'm pretty sure he gonna be on some type of list. Make sure you guys go to our videos, our upload videos, and make sure you hit that hype button.
Hype me up.
Go hype up all the videos, man. You know, the show is often imitated, never duplicated. The #1 chat in the game, man. I appreciate you all so much. You can be anywhere in the world, but you here with me. And for that, I appreciate you. I love each and every one of you, man. Shout out to everybody who donated to the channel tonight. Appreciate the love. Y'all have a good morning. Have a good day. And we'll see you on the next one. Cue the outro.
In the art of punches, when you could throw 2 punches that sound like one, you could throw punches, you can hear them. They were 2, but they sound like fucking 1 punch. They all understand. Anybody that hears this understand art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. You do 2 punches that sound like 1.